Book 7. Hymn 1. Agni. The men from fire sticks, with their hands' swift movement, have, in deep thought, engendered glorious Agni, far seen, with pointed flame, lord of the homestead. The Vasus set that Agni in the dwelling, fair to behold, for help from every quarter, who, in the home forever, must be honored. Shine thou before us, Agni, well enkindled with flame, most youthful god, that never fadeth. To thee come all our sacrificial viands. Among all fires these fires have shone most brightly, splendid with light, begirt by noble heroes, where men of lofty birth sit down together. Victorious Agni, grant us wealth with wisdom, wealth with brave sons, famous and independent, which not a foe who deals in magic conquers. To whom, the strong, at morn and eve comes, made like, the ladle dropping oil with its oblation. Wealth-seeking comes to him his own devotion. Burn up all malice with those flames, O Agni, wherewith of old thou burntest up Jerutha, and drive away in silence pain and sickness. With him who lighteth up thy splendor, Agni, excellent, pure, refulgent, purifier, be present, and with us through these our praises. Agni, the patriarchal men, the mortals who have in many places spread thy luster, be gracious to us here for their sake also. Let these men, heroes in the fight with foemen, prevail against all godless arts of magic. These who approve the noble song I sing thee. Let us not sit in want of men, O Agni, without descendants, heroes, about thee. But, O house-friend, in houses full of children, by sacrifice which the steed's lord ever visits, there make our dwelling rich in seed and offspring, increasing still with lineal successors. Guard us, O Agni, from the hated demon, guard us from malice of the churlish sinner. Allied with thee may I subdue assailants. May this same fire of mine surpass all others, this fire where offspring, vigorous and firm-handed, wins on 1,000 paths what ne'er shall perish. This is that Agni, savior from the foeman, who guards the kindler of the flame from sorrow. Heroes of noble lineage serve and tend him. This is that Agni, served in many places, whom the rich lord who brings oblation kindles, and round him goes the priest at sacrifices. Agni, may we with riches in possession bring thee continual offerings in abundance, using both means to draw thee to our worship. Agni, bear thou eternal, these most welcome oblations to the deities' assembly. Let them enjoy our very fragrant presents. Give us not up, Agni, to want of heroes, to wretched clothes, to need, to destitution. Yield us not, Holy One, to fiend or hunger. Injure us not at home or in the forest. Give strength and power to these my prayers, O Agni. O God, pour blessings on our chiefs and nobles. Grant that both we and they may share thy bounty. Ye gods, protect us evermore with blessings. Thou Agni, swift to hear, art fair of aspect. Beam forth, O Son of strength, in full effulgence. Let me not want, with thee, a son forever. Let not a manly hero ever fail us. Condemn us not to indigence, O Agni, beside these flaming fires which gods have kindled. Nor, even after fault, let thy displeasure, thine as a god, O Son of strength, o'ertake us. O Agni, fair of face, the wealthy mortal who to the immortal offers his oblation, hath him who wins him treasure by his godhead, to whom the prince, in need, goes supplicating. Knowing our chief felicity, O Agni, bring hither ample riches to our nobles, wherewith we may enjoy ourselves, O victor, with undiminished life and hero children. Give strength and power to these my prayers, O Agni. O God, pour blessings on our chiefs and nobles. Grant that both we and they may share thy bounty. Ye gods, protect us evermore with blessings. Hymn 2. Apris. Gladly accept, this day, our fuel, Agni. Send up thy sacred smoke and shine sublimely. Touch the celestial summits with thy columns, and overspread thee with the rays of Surya. With sacrifice to these we men will honor the majesty of holy Narasa, to these the pure, most wise, the thought. Inspirers, gods who enjoy both sorts of our oblations. We will extol at sacrifice forever, as men may do, Agni whom Manu kindled, your very skillful Azura, meet for worship, envoy between both worlds, the truthful speaker, bearing the sacred grass. The men who serve him strew it with reverence, on their knees by Agni, calling him to the spotted grass, oil sprinkled, adorn him, ye Advarius, with oblation. With holy thoughts the pious have thrown open doors fain for chariots in the gods' assembly. Like two full mother cows who lick their youngling, like maidens for the gathering, they adorn them. And let the two exalted heavenly ladies, morning and night, like a cow good at milking, come, much invoked, and on our grass be seated wealthy, deserving worship, for our welfare. You, bards and singers at men's sacrifices, both filled with wisdom, I incline to worship. Send up our offerings when we call upon you, and so among the gods obtain us treasures. May Bharati with all her sisters, I with Macron accordant with the gods, with mortals Agni, Sarasvati with all her kindred rivers, come to this grass, three goddesses, and seat them. Well pleased with us do thou, O God, O Tvar, give ready issue to our procreant vigor. Whence springs the hero, powerful, skilled in action, lover of gods, adjuster of the press-stones. Send to the gods the oblation, lord of forests, and let the immolator, Agni, dress it. He as the truer priest shall offer worship, for the gods' generations well he knoweth. Come thou to us, O Agni, duly kindled, together with the potent gods and Indra. On this our grass sit a deity, happy mother, and let our hail, delight the gods immortal. Hymn 3. Agni. Associate with fires, make your god Agni envoy at sacrifice, best skilled in worship, established firm among mankind, the holy, flame-crowned and fed with oil, the purifier. Like a steed neighing eager for the pasture, when he hath stepped forth from the great enclosure. Then the wind following blows upon his splendor, and straight, the path is black which thou hast traveled. From thee a bull but newly born, O Agni, the kindled everlasting flames rise upward. Aloft to heaven thy ruddy smoke ascendeth. Agni, thou speedest to the gods as envoy, thou whose fresh luster o'er the earth advanceth when greedily with thy jaws thy food thou eatest. Like a host hurried onward comes thy lasso, fierce, with thy tongue thou piercest, as 'twere barley. The men have decked him both at eve and morning, most youthful Agni, as they tend a courser. They kindle him, a guest within his dwelling. Bright shines the splendor of the worshipped hero. O fair of face, beautiful is thine aspect when very near at hand, like gold thou gleamest, like heaven's thundering roar thy might approaches, and like the wondrous sun thy light thou showest, that we may worship with your hail to Agni, with sacrificial cakes and fat oblations. Guard us, O Agni, with those boundless glories as with 100 fortresses of iron. Thine are resistless songs for him who offers, and hero-giving hymns wherewith thou savest. With these, O Son of Strength, O Jatavidas, guard us, preserve these princes and the singers. When forth he cometh, like an axe new sharpened, pure in his form, resplendent in his body, sprung, sought with eager longing, from his parents, for the gods' worship sage and purifier. Shine this felicity on us, O Agni. May we attain to perfect understanding. All happiness be theirs who sing and praise thee. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 4. Agni. Bring forth your gifts to his refulgent splendor, your hymn as purest offering to Agni, to him who goes as messenger with knowledge between all songs of men and gods in heaven. Wise must this Agni be, though young and tender, since he was born most youthful of his mother. He who with bright teeth seizeth fast the forests, and eats his food, though plenteous, in a moment. Before his presence must we all assemble, this gods whom men have seized in his white splendor. This Agni who hath brooked that men should seize him hath shone for man with glow insufferable. Far-seeing hath this Agni been established, deathless mid mortals, wise among the foolish. Here, O victorious God, forbear to harm us. May we forever share thy gracious favor. He who hath occupied his God-made dwelling, Agni, in wisdom hath surpassed immortals. A babe unborn, the plants and trees support him, and the earth beareth him the all-sustainer. Agni is lord of Amta. In abundance, lord of the gift of wealth and hero valor, victorious God. Let us not sit about thee like men devoid of strength, beauty, and worship. The foeman's treasure may be won with labor. May we be masters of our own possessions. Agni, no son is he who springs from others. Lengthen not out the pathways of the foolish. Unwelcome for adoption is the stranger, one to be thought of as another's offspring, though grown familiar by continual presence. May our strong hero come, freshly triumphant. Guard us from him who would assail us, Agni. Preserve us, O thou victor, from dishonor. Here let the place of darkening come upon thee. May wealth be ours, desirable in thousands. Shine this felicity on us, O Agni. May we attain to perfect understanding. All happiness be theirs who sing and praise thee. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 5. Agni. Bring forth your song of praise to mighty Agni, the speedy messenger of earth and heaven, Vaisvanara, who, with those who wake, hath waxen great in the lap of all the gods immortal. Sought in the heavens, on earth is Agni stablished, leader of rivers, bull of standing waters. Vaisvanara, when he hath grown in glory, shines on the tribes of men with light and treasure. For fear of thee forth fled the dark-hued races, scattered abroad, deserting their possessions, when, glowing, O Vaisvanara, for Puru, thou Agni didst light up and rend their castles. Agni Vaisvanara, both earth and heaven submit them to thy threefold jurisdiction. Refulgent in thine undecaying luster thou hast invested both the worlds with splendor. Agni, the tawny horses, loudly neighing our resonant hymns that drop with oil, attend thee. Lord of the tribes, our charioteer of riches, ensign of days, Vaisvanara of mornings. In thee, O bright as Mitra, Vasus seated the might of Aduras, for they loved thy spirit. Thou dravest Dacius from their home, O Agni, and broughtest forth broad light to light the Arya. Born in the loftiest heaven thou in a moment reachest, like wind, the place where gods inhabit. Thou, favoring thine offspring, roaredst loudly when giving life to creatures, Jatavidas. Send us that strength, Vaisvanara. Send it, Agni, that strength, O Jatavidas, full of splendor, wherewith all bounteous God, thou pourest riches as fame widespreading on the man who offers. Agni, bestow upon our chiefs and nobles that famous power, that wealth which feedeth many. Accordant with the Vasus and the Rudras, Agni Vaisvanara, give us sure protection. Hymn 6. Agni. Praise of the Azura, high imperial ruler, the manly one in whom the folk shall triumph. I laud his deeds who is as strong as Indra, and lauding celebrate the fort destroyer. Sage, sing, food, light, they bring him from the mountain, the blessed sovereign of the earth and heaven. I decorate with songs the mighty actions which Agni, fort destroyer, did aforetime. The foolish, faithless, rudely speaking scroungers, without belief or sacrifice or worship, far, far sway hath Agni chased those Decitus, and, in the cast, hath turned the godless westward. Him who brought eastward, manliest with his prowess, the maids rejoicing in the western darkness, that Agni I extol, the lord of riches, unyielding tamer of assailing foemen. Him who brake down the walls with deadly weapons, and gave the mornings to a noble husband, young Agni, who with conquering strength, subduing the tribes of Nahis, made them bring their tribute. In whose protection all men rest by nature, desiring to enjoy his gracious favor, Agni Vaisvanara in his parents' bosom hath found the choicest seat in earth and heaven. Vaisvanara the god, at the sun's setting, hath taken to himself deep hidden treasures. Agni hath taken them from earth and heaven, from the sea under and the sea above us. Hymn 7. Agni. I send forth even your god, victorious Agni, like a strong courser with mine adoration. Herald of sacrifice be he who knoweth he hath reached gods, himself with measured motion. By paths that are thine own come hither, Agni, joyous, delighting in the gods' alliance, making the heights of earth roar with thy fury, burning with eager teeth the woods and forests. The grass is strewn, the sacrifice advances adored as priest, Agni is made propitious, invoking both all boon-bestowing mothers of whom, most youthful, thou wast born to help us. Forthwith the men, the best of these for wisdom, have made him leader in the solemn worship. As Lord in homes of men is Agni stablished, the Holy One, the joyous, sweetly speaking. He hath come, chosen bearer, and is seated in man's home, Brahman, Agni, the supporter, he whom both heaven and earth exalt and strengthen, whom, giver of all boons, the Hodor worships. These have passed all in glory, who, the manly, have wrought with skill the hymn of adoration, who, listening, have advanced the people's welfare, and set their thoughts on this my holy statute. We, the Vasisthas, now implore thee, Agni, O Son of Strength, the Lord of wealth and treasure. Thou hast brought food to singers and to nobles. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 8. Agni. The king whose face is decked with oil is kindled with homage offered by his faithful servant. The men, the priests adore him with oblations. Agni hath shone forth when the dawn is breaking. Yea, he hath been acknowledged as most mighty, the joyous priest of men, the youthful Agni. He, spreading o'er the earth, made light around him, and grew among the plants with blackened fellies. How dost thou decorate our hymn, O Agni? What power dost thou exert when thou art lauded? When, bounteous God, may we be lords of riches, winners of precious wealth which none may conquer. Far famed is this the Bharata's own Agni, he shineth like the sun with lofty splendor. He who hath vanquished Puru in the battle, the heavenly guest hath glowed in full refulgence. Full many oblations are in thee collected. With all thine aspects thou hast waxen gracious. Thou art already famed as praised and lauded. Yet still, O nobly born, increase thy body. Be this my song, that winneth countless treasure, engendered with redoubled force for Agni, that, splendid, chasing sickness, slaying demons, it may delight our friend and bless the singers. We, the Vasisthas, now implore thee, Agni, O Son of Strength, the Lord of wealth and riches. Thou hast brought food to singers and to nobles. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 9. Agni. Roused from their bosom is the dawn's beloved, the joyous priest, most sapient, purifier. He gives a signal both to gods and mortals, to gods oblations, riches to the pious. Most wise is he who, forcing doors of pays, brought the bright sun to us who feedeth many. The cheerful priest, men's friend and home companion. Through still night's darkness he is made apparent. Wise, never deceived, uncircumscribed, refulgent, our gracious guest, a friend with good attendance, shines forth with wondrous light before the mornings. The young plants hath he entered, child of waters. Seeking our gatherings, he, your Jatavidas, hath shone adorable through human ages, who gleams refulgent with his lovely luster. The kine have waked to meet him when enkindled. Go on thy message to the gods, and fail not, O Agni, with their band who pray and worship. Bring all the gods that they may give us riches, Sarasvati, the Maruts, Asvins, waters. Vasiha, when enkindling thee, O Agni, hath slain Jarutha. Give us wealth in plenty. Sing praise in choral song, O Jatavidas. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 10. Agni. He hath sent forth, bright, radiant and refulgent, like the dawn's lover, his far-spreading luster. Pure in his splendor shines the golden hero. Our longing thoughts hath he aroused and wakened. He, like the sun, hath shone while morn is breaking, and priests who weave the sacrifice sing praises. Agni, the god, who knows their generations and visits gods, most bounteous, rapid envoy. Our songs and holy hymns go forth to Agni, seeking the god and asking him for riches, him fair to see, of goodly aspect, mighty, men's messenger who carries their oblations. Joined with the Vasus, Agni, bring thou Indra, bring hither mighty Rudra with the Rudras. Aditi good to all men with Adithirs, Baspati all bounteous with the singers. Men eagerly implore at sacrifices Agni, most youthful god, the joyous herald. For he is Lord and ruler over riches, and for God's worship an unwearied envoy. Hymn 11. Agni. Great art thou, Agni, sacrifices herald. Not without thee are deathless gods made joyful. Come hither with all deities about thee, here take thy seat. The first, as priest, O Agni. Men with oblations evermore entreat thee, the swift, to undertake an envoy's duty. He on whose sacred grass with gods thou sittest, to him, O Agni, are the days propitious. 3 times a day in thee are shown the treasures sent for the mortal who presents oblation. Bring the gods hither like a man, O Agni. Be thou our envoy, guarding us from curses. Lord of the lofty sacrifice is Agni. Agni is lord of every gift presented. The Vasus were contented with his wisdom, so the gods made him their oblation bearer. O Agni, bring the gods to taste our presence. With Indra leading, here let them be joyful. Convey this sacrifice to gods in heaven. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 12. Agni. We with great reverence have approached the youngest who hath shone forth well kindled in his dwelling, with wondrous light between wide earth and heaven, well worshipped, looking forth in all directions. Through his great might o'ercoming all misfortunes, praised in the house is Agni Jatavidas. May he protect us from disgrace and trouble, both us who laud him and our noble patrons. O Agni, thou art Varua and Mitra. Vasisthas with their holy hymns exalt thee. With thee be most abundant gain of treasure. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 13. Agni. Bring song and hymn to Agni, Azure Slayer, enlightener of all and thought bestower. Like an oblation on the grass, to please him, I bring this to Vaisvanara, him inspirer. Thou with thy flame, O Agni, brightly glowing, hast at thy birth filled full the earth and heaven. Tichoyu with thy might, Vaisvanara Jatavidas, settest the gods free from the curse that bound them. Agni, when born thou lookest on all creatures, like a brisk herdsman moving round his cattle. The path to prayer, Vaisvanara, thou foundest. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 14. Agni. With reverence and with offered gifts serve we the god whose flame is bright. Let us bring Jatavida's fuel, and adore Agni when we invoke the gods. Agni, may we perform thy rites with fuel, and honor thee, O Holy One, with praises. Honor thee, priest of sacrifice, with butter, thee, God of blessed light, with our oblation. Come, Agni, with the gods to our invoking. Come, pleased, to offerings sanctified with Va. May we be his who pays thee, God, due honor. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 15. Agni. Offer oblations in his mouth, the bounteous gods whom we must serve. His who is nearest kin to us, who for the fivefold peoples hath seated him in every home wise, youthful master of the house. On all sides may that Agni guard our household folk and property. May he deliver us from woe. I have begotten this new hymn for Agni, falcon of the sky. Will he not give us of his wealth? Whose lories when he glows in front of Sacrite are fair to see, like wealth of one with hero sons. May he enjoy this hallowed gift. Agni accept our songs, who bears oblations, best of worshippers. Lord of the house, whom men must seek, we set thee down. O worshipped one bright, rich in heroes, Agni. God shine forth at night and morn. Through thee with fires are we provided well. Thou rich in heroes art our friend. The men come near thee for their gain, the singers with their songs of praise. Speech thousandfold comes near to thee, bright purifier, meet for praise, immortal with refulgent glow. Agni drives Rakasas away. As such, bring us abundant wealth, young child of strength. For this thou canst, may Bhaga give us what is choice. Thou, Agni, givest hero fame, Bhaga and Savitar the god, and did give us what is good. Agni, preserve us from distress. Consume our enemies, O God, eternal, with the hottest flames, and, irresistible, be thou a mighty iron fort to us, with 100 walls for man's defense. Do thou preserve us, eve and morn, from sorrow, from the wicked men, infallible, by day and night. Hymn 16. Agni. With this my reverent hymn I call Agni for you, the son of strength, dear, wisest envoy, served with noble sacrifice, immortal messenger of all. His 2 red horses, all supporting, let him yoke. Let him, well worshipped, urge them fast. Then hath the sacrifice good prayers and happy end, and heavenly gift of wealth to men. The flame of him the bountiful, the much invoked, hath mounted up, and his red-colored smoke clouds reach and touch the sky. The men are kindling Agni well. The most glorious one we make our messenger. Bring the gods hither to the feast. Give us, O Son of Strength, all food that setteth man. Give that for which we pray to thee. Thou, Agni, art the homestead's lord, our herald at the sacrifice. Lord of all boons, thou art the cleanser and a sage. Pay worship and enjoy the good. Give riches to the sacrificer, O most wise, for thou art he who granteth wealth. Inspire with zeal each priest at this our solemn rite, all who are skilled in singing praise. O Agni, who art worshipped well, dear let our princes he to thee, our wealthy patrons who are governors of men, who part, as gifts, their stalls of kine. They in whose home, her hand bearing the sacred oil, I with Macron sits down well satisfied. Guard them, victorious God, from slander and from harm. Give us a refuge famed afar. Do thou, a priest with pleasant tongue, most wise, and very near to us, Agni, bring riches hither to our liberal chiefs, and speed the offering of our gifts. They who bestow as bounty plenteous wealth of steeds, moved by desire of great renown, do thou with saving help preserve them from distress, most youthful, with 100 forts. The God who gives your wealth demands a full libation poured to him. Pour ye it forth, then fill the vessel full again. Then doth the God pay heed to you. Him have the gods appointed priest of sacrifice, oblation-bearer, passing wise. Agni gives wealth and valor to the worshipper, to folk who offer up their gifts. Hymn 17. Agni. Agni, be kindled well with proper fuel, and let the grass be scattered wide about thee. Let the impatient portals be thrown open, bring thou the gods impatient to come hither. Taste, Agni. Serve the gods with our oblation. Offer good sacrifices. Jatavidas. Let Jatavidas pay fair sacrifices. Worship and gratify the gods immortal. Wise God, win for us things that are all goodly, and let the prayers we pray today be fruitful. Even thee, the Son of Strength, O Agni, those gods have made the bearer of oblations. To thee the God may we perform our worship. Do thou, besought, grant us abundant riches. Hymn 18. Indra. All is with thee, O Indra, all the treasures which erst our fathers won who sang thy praises. With thee are milch kine good to milk, and horses, best winner thou of riches for the pious. For like a king among his wives thou dwellest. With glories, as a sage, surround and help us. Make us, thy servants, strong for wealth, and honor our songs worth kine and steeds and decoration. Here these our holy hymns with joy and gladness in pious emulation have approached thee. Hitherward come thy path that leads to riches. May we find shelter in thy favor, Indra. Vasiha hath poured forth his prayers, desiring to milk thee like a cow in goodly pasture. All these my people call thee Lord of cattle. May Indra come unto the prayer we offer. What though the floods spread widely, Indra made them shallow and easy for Sudas to traverse. He, worthy of our praises, caused the Simyu, foe of our hymn, to curse the river's fury. Eager for spoil was Turvasa Purotas, fain to win wealth, like fishes urged by hunger. The Gus and the Drius quickly listened. Friend rescued friend mid the two distant peoples. Together came the Pakthas, the Balanas, the Alinas, the Shivas, the Visanans. Yet to the Chertsis came the Arya's comrade, through love of spoil and heroes' war, to lead them. Fools, in their folly feigned to waste her waters, they parted inexhaustible Paru. Lord of the earth, he with his might repressed them. Still lay the herd and the affrighted herdsmen. As to their goal they sped to their destruction. They sought Paru, e'en the swift returned not. Indra abandoned, to Sudas the manly, the swiftly flying foes, unmanly babblers. They went like kine unherded from the pasture, each clinging to a friend as chance directed. They who drive spotted steeds, sent down by Nai, gave ear the warriors and the harnessed horses. The king who scattered 21 people of both Vikarna tribes through lust of glory, as the skilled priest clips grass within the chamber, so hath the hero Indra, wrought their downfall. Thou, thunder-armed, o'erwhelmedst in the waters famed ancient Kavasa and then the Druhu. Others here claiming friendship to their friendship, devoted unto thee, in thee were joyful. Indra at once with conquering might demolished all their strong places and their 7 castles. The goods of Anu's son he gave to Trutsu. May we in sacrifice conquer scorned Puru. The Anavas and Druyas seeking booty have slept the 6,000, 6,066 heroes. For the pious were all these mighty exploits done by Indra. These Trutsus under Indra's careful guidance came speeding like loosed waters rushing downward. The foemen, measuring exceeding closely, abandoned to Sudas all their provisions. The heroes sighed who drank the dressed oblation. Indra's denier, far o'er earth he scattered. Indra brought down the fierce destroyer's fury. He gave them various roads, the path's controller. Even with the weak he wrought this matchless exploit. E'en with a goat he did to death a lion. He pared the pillar's angles with a needle. Thus to Sudas Indra gave all provisions. To thee have all thine enemies submitted. E'en the fierce Veda hast thou made thy subject. Cast down thy sharpened thunderbolt, O Indra, on him who harms the men who sing thy praises. Yamuna and the Trutsus aided Indra. There he stripped Veda bare of all his treasures. The Ayas and the Sigris and the Yaxus brought in to him as tribute heads of horses. Not to be scorned, but like dawns past and recent, O Indra, are thy favors and thy riches. Devaka, Menyamana's son, thou slewest, and smotest Sambara from the lofty mountain. They who, from home, have gladdened thee, thy servants Parasra, Vasiha, Sadayatu, will not forget thy friendship, liberal giver. So shall the days dawn prosperous for the princes. Priest-like, with praise, I move around the altar, earning Pyjavana's reward. O Agni, 200 cows from Devavan's descendant, 2 chariots from Sudas with Mares to draw them. Gift of Pyjavana, for horses bear me in foremost place, trained steeds with pearl to deck them. Sudas's brown steeds, firmly stepping, carry me and my son for progeny and glory. Him whose fame spreads between wide earth and heaven, who, as dispenser, gives each chief his portion. 7 flowing rivers glorify like Indra. He slew Udayamati in close encounter. Attend on him, O ye heroic Maruts, as on Sudas's father Divodesa. Further Pyjavana's desire with favor. Guard faithfully his lasting firm dominion. Hymn 19. Indra. He like a bull with sharpened horns, terrific, singly excites and agitates all the people. Thou givest him who largely pours libations his goods who pours not, for his own possession. Thou, verily, Indra, gavest help to Kutsa, willingly giving car to him in battle, when, aiding Arjuna, thou subduedst to him both Kuyava and the Dasayue. O bold one! Thou with all thine aids hast boldly holpen Sudas whose offerings were accepted, Puru in winning land and slaying foemen, and Trasadasiu son of Purakutsa. At the gods' banquet hero sold, with heroes, lord of bay steeds, thou slewest many foemen. Thou sentest in swift death to sleep the Dasiu, both Kamuri and Duni, for Dabhidi. These were thy mighty powers that, thunder-wielder, thou swiftly crushedst 99 castles. Thou capturedst the 100th in thine onslaught. Thou slewest Namusi, thou slewest Vtra. Old are the blessings, Indra, which thou gavest Sudas the worshipper who brought oblations. For thee, the strong, I yoke thy strong bay horses. May our prayers reach thee and win strength, most mighty. Give us not up, Lord of bay horses, victor, in this thine own assembly, to the wicked. Deliver us with true and faithful succors. Dear may we be to thee among the princes. May we men, Magavan, the friends thou lovest, near thee be joyful under thy protection. Fain to fulfill the wish of Adathigva humble, the pride of Turvasa and Yadva. Swiftly, in truth, O Magavan, about thee men skilled in hymning sing their songs and praises. Elect us also into their assembly, who by their calls on thee despoiled the scroungers. Thine are these lauds, O manliest of heroes, lauds which revert to us and give us riches. Favor these, Indra, when they fight with Femen as friend and hero and the hero's helper. Now, lauded for thine aid, heroic Indra, sped by our prayer, wax mighty in thy body. Apportion to us strength and habitations. Ye gods, protect us evermore with blessings. Hymn 20. Indra, strong, godly-natured, born for hero exploit, man's friend, he doth whatever deed he willeth. Saving us e'en from great transgression, Indra, the youthful, visiteth man's home with favor. Waxing greatness Indra slayeth Tra. The hero with his aid hath helped the singer. He gave Sudas wide room and space, and often hath granted wealth to him who brought oblations. Soldier unchecked, war-rousing, battling hero, unconquered from of old, victorious ever, Indra the very strong hath scattered armies. Yea, he hath slain each foe who fought against him. Thou with thy greatness hast filled full, O Indra, even both the worlds with might, O thou most mighty. Lord of bays, Indra, brandishing his thunder, is gratified with Soma at the banquet. A bull begot the bull for joy of battle, and a strong mother brought forth him the manly. He who is chief of men, their army's leader, is strong hero, bold, and fain for booty. The people falter not, nor suffer sorrow, who win themselves this god's terrific spirit. He who with sacrifices worships Indra is lord of wealth, law-born and law's protector. Weener the elder fain would help the younger, the greater cometh to the lesser's present. Shall the immortal sit aloof inactive? O wondrous Indra, bring us wondrous riches. Thy dear folk, Indra, who present oblations, are, in chief place, thy friends, O thunder-wielder. May we be best content in this thy favor, sheltered by one who slays not, but preserves us. To thee the mighty hymn hath clamored loudly, and Magavan, the eloquent, hath besought thee. Desire of wealth hath come upon thy singer. Help us then, Gakra, to our share of riches. Place us by food which thou hast given, O Indra, us and the wealthy patrons who command us. Let thy great power bring good to him who lauds thee. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 21. Indra, pressed is the juice divine with milk commingled. Thereto hath Indra ever been accustomed. We wake thee, Lord of bays, with sacrifices. Mark this our laud in the wild joy of Soma. On to the right they move, the grass they scatter, these Soma-drinkers eloquent in synod. Hither, for men to grasp, are brought the press-stones, far thundering, famous, strong, that wait on heroes. Indra, thou settest free the many waters that were encompassed, hero, by the dragon. Down rolled, as if on chariots borne, the rivers. Through fear of thee all things created tremble. Skilled in all manly deeds the god terrific hath with his weapons mastered these opponents. Indra in rapturous joy shook down their castles, he slew them in his might, the thunder-wielder. No evil spirits have impelled us, Indra, nor fiends, O mightiest god, with their devices. Let our true God subdue the hostile rabble. Let not the lewd approach our holy worship. Thou in thy strength surpassest earth and heaven. The regions comprehend not all thy greatness. With thine own power and might thou slewest Tra. No foe hath found the end of thee in battle. Even the earlier deities submitted their powers to thy supreme divine dominion. Indra wins wealth and deals it out to others. Men in the strife for booty call on Indra. The humble hath invoked thee for protection. Thee, Lord of great felicity, O Indra. Thou with 100 aids hast been our helper. One who brings gifts like thee hath his defender. May we, O Indra, be thy friends forever, eagerly, conqueror, yielding greater homage. May, through thy grace, the strength of us who battle quell in the shock the onset of the foeman. Place us by food which thou hast given, O Indra, us and the wealthy patrons who command us. Let thy great power bring good to him who lauds thee. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 22. Indra, drink Soma, Lord of bays, and let it cheer thee. Indra, the stone, like a well-guided courser, directed by the presser's arms hath pressed it. So let the draught of joy, thy dear companion, by which, O Lord of bays, thou slayest foemen, delight thee, Indra, Lord of princely treasures. Mark closely, Magavan, the words I utter, this eulogy recited by Vasiha, accept the prayers I offer at thy banquet. Hear thou the call of the juice-drinking prestone. Hear thou the Brahman's hymn who sings and lauds thee. Take to thine inmost self these adorations. I know and ne'er forget the hymns and praises of thee, the conqueror, and thy strength immortal. Thy name I ever utter, self-refulgent. Among mankind many are thy libations, and many a time the pious sage invokes thee. O Magavan, be not long distant from us. All these libations are for thee, O hero. To thee I offer these my prayers, that strengthen. Ever, in every place, must men invoke thee. Never do men attain, O wonder-worker, thy greatness, mighty one, who must be lauded, nor Indra, thine heroic power and bounty. Among all is Indra, old and recent, who have engendered hymns as sacred singers. Even with us be thine auspicious friendships. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 23. Indra. Prayers have been offered up through love of glory. Vasiha, honor Indra in the battle. He who with might extends through all existence hears words which I, his faithful servant, utter. A cry was raised which reached the gods, O Indra, a cry to them to send us strength in combat. None among men knows his own life's duration. Bear us in safety over these our troubles. The bays, the booty-seeking car I harness. My prayers have reached him who accepts them gladly. Indra, when he had slain resistless foemen, forced with his might the two world halves asunder. Like barren cows, moreover, swelled the waters. The Singans sought thy holy right, O Indra. Come unto us as with his team comes Vayu. Thou, through our solemn hymns bestowest booty. So may these gladdening draughts rejoice thee, Indra, the mighty, very bounteous to the singer. Alone among the gods thou pitiest mortals. O hero, make thee glad at this libation. Thus the Vasisthas glorify with praises Indra, the powerful whose arm wields thunder. Praised, may he guard our wealth in kine and heroes. Ye gods, preserve us evermore with blessings. Hymn 24. Indra. A home is made for thee to dwell in, Indra. O much invoked, go thither with the heroes, that thou, to prosper us, mayst be our helper. Vouchsafe us wealth. Rejoice with draughts of Soma. Indra, thy wish, twice strong, is comprehended. Pressed is the Soma, poured are pleasant juices. This hymn of praise, from loosened tongue, made perfect, draws Indra to itself with loud invoking. Come, thou impetuous God, from earth or heaven. Come to our holy grass to drink the Soma. Hither to me let thy bay horses bring thee to listen to our hymns and make thee joyful. Come unto us with all thine aids, accordant, Lord of bay steeds, accepting our devotions, fair helmeted, O Erkaming with the mighty, and lending us the strength of bulls, O Indra. As to the chariot pole a vigorous courser, this laud is brought to the great strong upholder. This hymn solicits wealth of thee, in heaven, as 'twere above the sky, set thou our glory, with precious things. O Indra, thus content us. May we attain to thine exalted favor. Send our chiefs plenteous food with hero children. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 25. Indra. When with thy mighty help, O potent Indra, the armies rush together in their fury. When from the strong man's arm the lightning fleeth, let not the mind go forth to side with others. O Indra, where the ground is hard to traverse, smite down our foes, the mortals who assail us, keep far from us the curse of the reviler. Bring us accumulated store of treasures. God of the fair helm, give Sudas 100 succors, 1,000 blessings, and thy bounty. Strike down the weapon of our mortal foemen. Bestow upon us splendid fame and riches. I wait the power of one like thee, O Indra, gifts of a helper such as thou art, hero. Strong, mighty God, dwell with me now and ever. Lord of bay horses, do not thou desert us. Here are the Kutsas supplicating Indra for might, the Lord of bays for God-sent conquest. Make our foes ever easy to be vanquished. May we, victorious, win the spoil, O hero. With precious things, O Indra, thus content us. May we attain to thine exalted favor. Send our chiefs plenteous food with hero children. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 26. Indra. Soma unpressed ne'er gladdened liberal Indra. No juices pressed without a prayer have pleased him. I generate a laud that shall delight him, new and heroic, so that he may hear us. At every laud the Soma gladdens Indra. Pressed juices please him as each psalm is chanted. What time the priests with one united effort call him to aid, as sons invoke their father. These deeds he did. Let him achieve new exploits, such as the priests declare at their libations. Indra hath taken and possessed all castles, like as one common husband doth his spouses. Even thus have they declared him. Famed is Indra as conqueror, sole distributor of treasures, whose many succors come in close succession. May dear delightful benefits attend us. Thus, to bring help to men, Vasiha laudeth Indra, the people's hero at libation. Bestow upon us strength and wealth in thousands. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 27. Indra. Men call on Indra in the armed encounter that he may make the hymns they sing decisive. Hero, rejoicing in thy might, in combat give us a portion of the stall of cattle. Grant, Indra Magavan, invoked of many, to these my friends the strength which thou possessest. Thou, Magavan, hast rent strong places open. Unclose for us, wise God, thy hidden bounty. King of the living world, of men is Indra, of all in varied form that earth containeth. Thence to the worshipper he giveth riches. May he enrich us also when we laud him. Magavan Indra, when we all invoke him, bountiful ever sendeth strength to aid us. Whose perfect guerdon, never failing, bringeth wealth to the men, to friends the thing they covet. Quick, Indra, give us room and way to riches, and let us bring thy mind to grant us treasures, that we may win us cars and steeds and cattle. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 28. Indra. Come to our prayers, O Indra, thou who knowest. Let thy bay steeds be yoked and guided hither. Though mortal men on every side invoke thee, still give thine ear to us, O all-impeller. Thy greatness reacheth to our invocation, the sage's prayer which, potent God, thou guardest. What time thy hand, O mighty, holds the thunder, awful in strength thou hast become resistless. What time thou drewest both world halves together, like heroes led by thee who call each other. For thou wast born for strength and high dominion, then e'en the active overthrew the sluggish. Honor us in these present days, O Indra, for hostile men are making expiation. Our sin that sinless Varua discovered, the wondrous wise hath long ago forgiven. We will address this liberal lord, this Indra, that he may grant us gifts of ample riches, best favorer of the singer's prayer and praises. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 29. Indra. This Soma hath been pressed for thee, O Indra. Come hither, Lord of bays, for this thou lovest. Drink of this fair, this well-effused libation. Magavan, give us wealth when we implore thee. Come to us quickly with thy bay steeds, hero, come to our prayer, accepting our devotion. Enjoy thyself aright at this libation, and listen thou unto the prayers we offer. What satisfaction do our hymns afford thee? When, Magavan, now let us do thee service. Hymns, only hymns with love for thee, I weave thee. Then hear, O Indra, these mine invocations. They, verily, were also human beings whom thou wast wont to hear, those earlier sages. Hence I, O Indra Magavan, invoke thee, thou art our providence, even as a father. We will address this liberal lord, this Indra, that he may grant us gifts of ample riches, best favorer of the singer's prayer and praises. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 30. Indra. With power and strength, O mighty God, approach us. Be the augmenter, Indra, of these riches. Strong thunderer, lord of men, for potent valor, for manly exploit and for high dominion. Thee worth invoking. In the din of battle, heroes invoke in fray for life and sunlight. Among all people thou art foremost fighter. give up our enemies to easy slaughter. When fair bright days shall dawn on us, O Indra, and thou shalt bring thy banner near in battle, Agni the Asura shall sit as herald, calling gods hither for our great good fortune. Thine are we, Indra, thine, both these who praise thee, and those who give rich gifts, O God and hero. Grant to our princes excellent protection. May they wax old and still be strong and happy. We will address this liberal lord, this Indra, that he may grant us gifts of ample riches. Best favorer of the singer's prayer and praises. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 31. Indra. Sing ye a song to make him glad, to Indra, lord of tawny steeds, the Soma drinker, O my friends. To him the bounteous say the laud, and let us glorify, as men may do, the giver of true gifts. O Indra, lord of boundless might, for us thou winnest strength and kine, thou winnest gold for us, good Lord. Faithful to thee we loudly sing, heroic Indra, songs to thee mark, O good Lord, this act of ours. Give us not up to man's reproach, to foeman's hateful calumny. In thee alone is all my strength. Thou art mine ample coat of mail, my champion, Troslayer. Thou, with thee for friend I brave the foe. Yea, great art thou whose conquering might two independent powers confess. The heaven, O India, and the earth. So let the voice surround thee, which attends the Maruts on their way, reaching thee with the rays of light. Let the ascending drops attain to thee, the wondrous God, in heaven. Let all the folk bow down to thee. Bring to the wise, the great, who waxeth mighty, your offerings, and make ready your devotion. To many clans he goeth, man's controller. For Indra, the sublime, the far-pervading, have singers generated prayer and praises. The sages never violate his statutes. The choirs have stablished Indra king forever, for victory, him whose anger is resistless, and, for the bay's lord, strengthened those he loveth. Hymn 32. Indra. Let none, no, not thy worshippers, delay thee far away from us. Even from far away come thou unto our feast, or listen if already here. For here, like flies on honey, these who pray to thee sit by the juice that they have poured. Wealth-craving singers have on Indra set their hope, as men set foot upon a car. Longing for wealth I call on him, the thunderer with the strong right hand, as a son calleth on his sire. These soma juices, mixed with curd, have been expressed for Indra here. Come with thy bay steeds, thunder-wielder, to our home, to drink them till they make thee glad. May he whose ear is open hear us. He is asked for wealth. Will he despise our prayer? Him who bestows at once 100,000 gifts none shall restrain when he would give. The hero never checked by men hath gained his strength through Indra. He who presses out and pours his deep libations forth, O Troslayer, unto thee. When thou dost drive the fighting men together be, thou mighty one, the mighty's shield. May we divide the wealth of him whom thou hast slain. Bring us, unreachable, his goods. For Indra, Soma drinker, armed with thunder, press the Soma juice. Make ready your dressed meats. Cause him to favor us. The giver blesses him who gives. Grudge not, ye Soma pourers. Stir you, pay the rights, for wealth to the great conqueror. Only the active conquers dwells in peace, and thrives. Not for the scrounger are the gods. No one hath overturned or stayed the car of him who freely gives. The man whom Indra and the Marat host defend comes to a stable full of kine. Indra, that man when fighting shall obtain the spoil, whose strong defender thou wilt be. Be thou the gracious helper, hero eye of our cars. Be thou the helper of our men. His portion is exceeding great like a victorious soldier's spoil. Him who is Indra, lord of bays, no foes subdue. He gives the Somapourer strength. Make for the holy gods a hymn that is not mean, but well arranged and fair of form. Even many snares and bonds subdue not him who dwells with Indra through his sacrifice. Indra, what mortal will attack the man who hath his wealth in thee? The strong will win the spoil on the decisive day through faith in thee, O Magavan. In battles with the foe urge on our mighty ones who give the treasures dear to thee, and may we with our princes, Lord of tawny steeds, pass through all peril, led by thee. Thine, Indra, is the lowest wealth. Thou cherishest the midmost wealth. Thou ever rulest all the highest. In the fray for cattle none resisteth thee. Thou art renowned as giving wealth to every one in all the battles that are fought. Craving protection, all these people of the earth, O much invoked, implore thy name. If I, O Indra, were the lord of riches ample as thine own, I should support the singer, God, who givest wealth, and not abandon him to woe. Each day would I enrich the man who sang my praise, in whatsoever place he were. No kinship is there better, Magavan, than thine. A father even is no more. With plenty for his true ally the active man will gain the spoil. Your Indra, much invoked, I bend with song, as bends aright his wheel of solid wood. A moral wins no riches by unworthy praise. Wealth comes not to the scrounger churl. Light is the task to give, O Magavan, to one like me on the decisive day. Like kine unmilked we call aloud, Hero, to thee, and sing thy praise, looker on heavenly light, Lord of this moving world, Lord, Indra, of what moveth not. None other like to thee, of earth or of the heavens, hath been or ever will be born. Desiring horses, Indra Magavan, and kine, as men of might we call on thee. Bring, Indra, the victorious ones. Bring, elder thou, the younger host. For, Magavan, thou art rich in treasures from of old, and must be called in every fight. Drive thou away our enemies, O Magavan. Make riches easy to be won. Be thou our good protector in the strife for spoil. Cherisher of our friends be thou. O Indra, give us wisdom as a sire gives wisdom to his sons. Guide us, O much invoked. In this our way may we still live and look upon the light. Grant that no mighty foes, unknown, malevolent, unhallowed, tread us to the ground. With thine assistance, Hero, may we pass through all the waters that are ruling down. Hymn 33. Vasishtha. These who wear hair knots on the right, the movers of holy thought, white-robed, have won me over. I warned the men, when from the grass I raised me, not from afar can my Vasisthas help you. With Soma they brought Indra from a distance over Vaisanta, from the strong libation. Indra preferred Vasisthas to the Soma pressed by the son of Vyata, Pasadyumna. So, verily, with these he crossed the river, in company with these he slaughtered Veda. So in the fight with the 10 kings, Vasisthas, did Indra help Sudas through your devotions. I gladly, men I with prayer prayed by our fathers have fixed your axle. Ye shall not be injured. Since, when ye sang aloud the Sakvari verses, Vasisthas, ye invigorated Indra. Like thirsty men they looked to heaven, in battle with the 10 kings, surrounded and imploring. Then Indra heard Vasiha as he praised him, and gave the Tritsas ample room and freedom. Like sticks and staves wherewith they drive the cattle, stripped bare, the Bharatas were found defenseless. Vasiha then became their chief and leader, then widely were the Tritsas clans extended. 3 fertilized the worlds with genial moisture. 3 noble creatures cast a light before them. 3 that give warmth to all attend the morning. All these have they discovered, these Vasisthas. Like the sun's growing glory is their splendor, and like the seas is their unfathomed greatness. Their course is like the winds. Your laud, Vasisthas, can never be attained by any other. They with perceptions of the heart in secret resort to that which spreads 1,000 branches. The Apsaras brought hither the Vasisthas wearing the vesture spun for them by Yama. A form of luster springing from the lightning wast thou, when Varua and Mitra saw thee. Thy one and only birth was then, Vasiha, when from thy stock Agastya brought thee hither. Born of their love for Urvasi, Vasiha thou, priest, art son of Varua and Mitra, and as a fallen drop in heavenly fervor, all the gods laid thee on a lotus blossom. He thinker, knower both of earth and heaven, endowed with many a gift, bestowing thousands, destined to wear the vesture spun by Yama, sprang from the Apsaras to life, Vasiha. Born at the sacrifice, urged by adorations, both with a common flow bedewed the pitcher. Then from the midst thereof there rose up manna, and thence they say was born the sage Vasiha. He brings the bearer of the laud and Saman. First shall he speak bringing the stone for pressing. with grateful hearts in reverence approach him. To you, O Pratridas, Vasiha cometh. Hymn 34. Visvadevas. May our divine and brilliant hymn go forth, like a swift chariot wrought and fashioned well. The waters listen as they flow along. They know the origin of heaven and earth. Yea, the broad waters swell their flood ire him. Of him strong heroes think amid their foes. Set ye for him the coursers to the pole. Like Indra thunderer is the golden-armed. Arouse you, like the days, to sacrifice speed gladly like a traveler on the way. Go swift to battles, to the sacrifice. Set up a flag, a hero for the folk. Up from his strength hath risen as 'twere a light. It bears the load as earth bears living things. Agni, no demon I invoke the gods. By law completing it, I form a hymn. Closely about you lay your heavenly song, and send your voice to where the gods abide. Varua, mighty, with 1,000 eyes, beholds the paths wherein these rivers run. He, King of kings, the glory of the floods, o'er all that liveth hath resistless sway. May he assist us among all the tribes, and make the envier's praise devoid of light. May the foe's threatening arrow pass us by. May he put far from us our body's sin. Agni, oblationcator, through our prayers aid us. To him our dearest laud is brought. Accordant with the gods choose for our friend the water's child. May he be good to us. With lauds I sing the dragon born of floods. He sits beneath the streams in middle air. Ne'er may the dragon of the deep harm us. Ne'er fail this faithful servant's sacrifice. To these our heroes may they grant renown. May pious men march boldly on to wealth. Leading great hosts with fierce attacks of these, they burn their foes as the sun burns the earth. What time our wives draw near to us, may he, left-handed Tvar, give us hero sons. May Tvar find our hymn acceptable, and may Aramati, seeking wealth, be ours. May they who lavish gifts bestow those treasures. May Rodasi and Varan listen. May he, with the Varutris, be our refuge. May bountiful Tvar give us store of riches. So may rich mountains and the liberal waters, so may all herbs that grow on ground and heaven and earth accordant with the forest sovereigns, and both the world halves round about protect us. To this may both the wide worlds lend approval, and Varua in heaven, whose friend is Indra. May all the Maruts give consent, the victors, that we may hold great wealth in firm possession. May Indra, Varua, Mitra, and Agni, waters, herbs, trees accept the praise we offer. May we find refuge in the Marut's bosom. Protect us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 35. Visvadevas. Befriend us with their aids Indra and Agni, Indra and Varua who receive oblations. Indra and Soma give health, strength and comfort. Indra and Pan be our help in battle. Auspicious friends to us be Bhaga, Sathsa. Auspicious be Parandi aid all riches. The blessing of the true and well-conducted, and Aryaman in many forms apparent. Kind unto us he maker and sustainer, and the far-reaching pair with godlike natures. Auspicious unto us be earth and heaven, the mountain, and the gods' fair invocations. Favor us Agni with his face of splendor, and Varuva and Mitra and the Asvins. Favor us noble actions of the pious, impetuous Veda blow on us with favor. Early invoked, may heaven and earth be friendly, and air's mid-region good for us to look on. To us may herbs and forest trees be gracious, gracious the Lord victorious of the region. Be the god Indra with the Vasus friendly, and, with Adiphirs, Varua who blesseth. Kind, with the Rudras, be the healer Rudra, and, with the dames, may Tvar kindly listen. Blessed unto us be Soma, and devotions, blessed be the sacrifice, the stones for pressing. Blessed be the fixing of the sacred pillars. Blessed be the tender grass and blessed the altar. May the far-seeing sun rise up to bless us. Be the four quarters of the sky auspicious. Auspicious be the firmly seated mountains. Auspicious be the rivers and the waters. May added through holy works be gracious, and may the Maruts, loud in song, be friendly. May Vihu give felicity, and Pan, the air that cherisheth our life, and Vayu, prosper us Savitar, the god who rescues, and let the radiant mornings be propitious. Auspicious to all creatures be Perjunya, auspicious be the field's benign protector. May all the fellowship of gods befriend us, Sarasvati, with holy thoughts, be gracious. Friendly be they, the liberal ones who seek us, those who dwell in heaven, on earth, in waters. May the great lords of truth protect and aid us. Blessed to us be our horses and our cattle. Kind be the pious, skillful-handed bus. Kind be the fathers at our invocations. May Irekapad, the god, be gracious, gracious the dragon of the deep and ocean. Gracious be he the swelling child of waters. Gracious be Nai who hath gods to guard her. So may the Rudras, Vasus, and Adithirs accept the new hymn which we now are making. May all the holy ones of earth and heaven, and the cow's offspring hear our invocation. They who of holy gods are very holy, immortal, knowing law, whom man must worship, may these today give us broad paths to travel. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 36. Visvadevas. Let the prayer issue from the seat of order, for Surya with his beams hath loosed the cattle. With lofty ridges earth is far extended, and Agni's flame hath lit the spacious surface. O Asuras, O Varua and Mitra, this hymn to you like food, anew I offer. One of you is a strong, unerring leader, and Mitra, speaking, stirreth men to labor. The movements of the gliding wind come hither. Like cows, the springs are filled to overflowing. Born in the station eon of lofty heaven, the bull hath loudly bellowed in this region. May I bring hither with my song, O Indra, wise Aryaman who yokes thy dear bay horses, voracious, with thy noble car, O hero, him who defeats the wrath of the malicious. In their own place of sacrifice adorers worship to gain long life and win his friendship. He hath poured food on men when they have praised him. Be this the dearest reverence paid to Rudra. Coming together, glorious, loudly roaring Sarasvati, mother of floods, the seventh with copious milk, with fair streams, strongly flowing, full swelling with the volume of their water. And may the mighty Maruts, too, rejoicing, aid our devotion and protect our offspring. Let not swift-moving Aksara neglect us. They have increased our own appropriate riches. Bring ye the great Aramati before you, and Pan as the hero of the synod, Bhaga who looks upon this hymn with favor, and, as our strength, the bountiful Puranbai. May this our song of praise reach you, O Maruts, and Vayu guardian of the future infant. May they vouchsafe the singer's strength for offspring. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 37. Visvadevas. Let your best-bearing car that must be lauded, ne'er injured, bring you Vyas and Buchans. Fill you, fair helmeted, with mighty Soma, thrice mixed, at our libations to delight you. Ye who behold the light of heaven, Buchans, give our rich patrons unmolested riches. Drink, heavenly natured, at our sacrifices, and give us bounties for the hymns we sing you. For thou, O bounteous one, art used to giving at parting treasure whether small or ample. Filled full are both thine arms with great possessions. Thy goodness keeps thee not from granting riches. Indra, high-famed as Vaya and Buchans, thou goest working, singing to the dwelling. Lord of bay steeds, this day may we Vasisthas offer our prayers to thee and bring oblations. Thou winnest swift advancement for thy servant, through hymns, Lord of bay steeds, which thou hast favored. For thee with friendly succor have we battled. And when, O Indra, wilt thou grant us riches? To us thy priests a home, as 'twere, thou givest. When, Indra, wilt thou recognize our praises? May thy strong steed, through our ancestral worship, bring food and wealth with heroes to our dwelling. Though nerdy the goddess reigneth round him, autumns with food in plenty come to Indra. With 3 close friends to length of days he cometh. He whom men let not rest at home in quiet. Promise us gifts, O Savitar. May riches come unto us in Pravada's full bounty. May the celestial guardian still attend us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 38. Savitar. On high hath Savitar, this god, extended the golden luster which he spreads around him. Now must Bhaga be invoked by mortals, Lord of great riches who distributes treasures. Rise up, O Savitar whose hands are golden, and hear this man while sacrifice is offered, spreading afar thy broad and wide effulgence, and bringing mortal men the food that feeds them. Let Savitar the god he hymned with praises, to whom the Vasus, even, all sing glory. Sweet be our lauds to him whose due is worship. May he with all protection guard our princes. Even he whom a deity the goddess praises, rejoicing in god Savitar's incitement. Even he who praised the high imperial rulers Varua, Mitra, Aryaman sing in concert. They who come emulous to our oblation, dispensing bounty from the earth and heaven. May they and Ahabudnia hear our calling. Guard us Varutri with the Ekatenas. This may the Lord of life, entreated, grant us, the wealth which Savitar the god possesses. The mighty calls on Bhaga for protection, on Bhaga calls the weak to give him riches. Bless us the Vajans when we call, while slowly they move, strong singers, to the gods' assembly. Crushing the wolf, the serpent, and the demons, may they completely banish all affliction. Deep skilled in law eternal, deathless, singers, O Vajans, help us in each fray for booty. Drink of this mead, he satisfied, be joyful. Then go on paths which gods are wont to travel. Hymn 39. Visvadevas, Agni, erect, hath shown enriching favor. The flame goes forward to the gods' assembly. Like car-born men the stones their path have chosen. Let the priest, quickened, celebrate our worship. Soft to the tread, their sacred grass is scattered. These go like kings amid the band around them, at the folks' early call on night and morning Vayu and Pan with his team to bless us. Here on their path the noble gods proceeded. In the wide firmament the beauteous decked them. Bend your way hither, ye who travel widely. Hear this our envoy who hath gone to meet you, for they are holy aids at sacrifices. All gods approach the place of congregation. Bring these, desirous, to our worship Agni, swift the Nasatyas, Bhaga, and Purandi. Agni, to these men's hymns, from earth, from heaven, bring Mitra, Varua, Indra, and Agni, and Aryaman, and Aditi, and Vayu. Sarasvati be joyful, and the Maruts. Even as the holy wish, the gift is offered. May he, unsated, come when men desire him. Give never-failing, ever-conquering riches. With gods for our allies may we be victors. Now have both worlds been praised by the Vasisthas, and holy Mitra, Varua, and Agni. May they, bright deities, make our song supremest. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 40. Visvadevas, be gathered all the audience of the synod. Let us begin their praise whose course is rapid. Whatever god Savitar this day produces, may we be where the wealthy one distributes. This, dealt from heaven, may both the worlds vouchsafe us, and Varua, Indra, Aryaman, and Mitra. May goddess Aditi assign us riches, Vayu and Bhaga make them ours forever. Strong be the man and full of power, O Maruts, whom ye, borne on by spotted coursers, favor. Him, too, Sarasvati and Agni further, and there is none to rob him of his riches. This Varua is guide of law, he, Mitra, and Aryaman the kings our work have finished. Divine and Pholus Aditi quickly listens. May these deliver us unharmed from trouble. With offerings I propitiate the branches of this swift-moving god, the bounteous Vihu. Hence Rudra gained his Rudra strength. O Asvins, ye sought the house that hath celestial viands. Be not thou angry here, O glowing Pan, for what Varutri and the bounteous gave us. May the swift-moving gods protect and bless us, and Veda send us rain, while wanders round us. Now have both worlds been praised by the Vasisthas and holy Mitra, Varua, and Agni. May they, bright deities, make our song supremest. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 41. Bhaga. Agni at dawn, and Indra we invoke at dawn, and Varua and Mitra, and the Asvins twain. Bhaga at dawn, Pan and Brahmaspati, Soma at dawn. Rudra we will invoke at dawn. We will invoke strong, early conquering Bhaga, the son of Aditi, the great supporter, thinking of whom, the poor, yeah, even the mighty, even the king himself says, give me Bhaga. Bhaga our guide. Bhaga whose gifts are faithful. Favor this song, and give us wealth, O Bhaga. Bhaga, augment our store of kine and horses. Bhaga, may we be rich in men and heroes. So may felicity be ours at present, and when the day approaches and at noontide. And may we still, O bounteous one, at sunset be happy in the deity's loving kindness. May Bhaga verily be bliss bestower, and through him, gods, may happiness attend us. As such, O Bhaga, all with might invoke thee. As such be thou our champion here, O Bhaga. To this our worship may all dawns incline them, and come to the pure place like Dadhikravan. As strong steeds draw a chariot, may they bring us hitherward, Bhaga, who discovers treasure. May blessed mornings dawn on us forever, with wealth of kine, of horses, and of heroes, streaming with all abundance, pouring fatness. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 42. Visvadevas. Let Brahmins and Ajarases come forward, and let the roar of cloudy heaven surround us. Loud low the milch kine swimming in the waters. Set be the stones that grace our holy service. Fair Agni is thy long-known path to travel. Yoke for the juiced Phi Bay, thy ruddy horses or red steeds, hero-bearing, for the chamber. Seated, I call the deities' generations. They glorify your sacrifice with worship, yet the glad priest near them is left unequaled. Bring the gods hither, thou of many aspects. Turn hitherward Aramati the holy. What time the guest hath made himself apparent, at ease reclining in the rich man's dwelling, Agni, well pleased, well placed within the chamber, gives to a house like this wealth worth the choosing. Accept this sacrifice of ours, O Agni. Glorify it with Indra and the Maruts. Here on our grass let night and dawn be seated. Bring longing Varua and Mitra hither. Thus hath Vasiha praised victorious Agni, yearning for wealth that giveth all subsistence. May he bestow on us food, strength, and riches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 43. Visvadevas. Sing out the pious at your sacrifices to move with adorations earth and heaven. The holy singers, whose unmatched devotions, like a tree's branches, part in all directions. Let sacrifice proceed like some fleet courser. With one accord lift ye on high the ladles. Strew sacred grass meet for the solemn service. Bright flames that love the gods have mounted upward, like babes in arms reposing on their mother. Let the gods sit upon the grass's summit. Let general fire make bright the flame of worship. Scorn us not, Agni, in the gods' assembly. Gladly the gods have let themselves be honored, milking the copious streams of holy order. The highest might today is yours, the Vasits. Come ye, as many as ye are, one-minded. So, Agni, send us wealth among the people. May we be closely knit to thee, O victor, unharmed and rich and taking joy together. Preserve us evermore, ye Odis, with blessings. Hymn 44. Didikras. I call on Didikras the first to give you aid, the Asvins, Bhaga, Dawn, and Agni kindled well, Indra and Vayu, Pan, Brahmaspati, Adiphirs, heaven and earth, the waters and the light. When, rising, to the sacrifice we hasten, awaking Didikras with adorations. Seating on sacred grass the goddess Ie with Macron. Let us invoke the sage, swift-hearing Asvins. While I am thus arousing Dadhikravan, I speak to Agni, earth and dawn and Surya, the red, the brown of Varua, ever mindful. May they ward off from us all grief and trouble. Foremost is Dadhikravan, vigorous courser. In forefront of the cars, his way he knoweth, closely allied with Surya and with morning, Adiphirs and Ajarases and Vasus. May Didikras prepare the way we travel, that we may pass along the path of order. May Agni bear us, and the heavenly army. Hear us, almighty ones whom none deceiveth. Hymn 45. Savitar. May the god Savitar, rich in goodly treasures, filling the region, borne by steeds, come hither, in his hand holding much that makes men happy, lulling to slumber and arousing creatures. Golden, sublime, and easy in their motion, his arms extend unto the bounds of heaven. Now shall that mightiness of his he lauded. Even Surya yields to him in active vigor. May this god Savitar, the strong and mighty, the Lord of precious wealth, vouchsafe us treasures. May he, advancing his far-spreading luster, bestow on us the food that feedeth mortals. These songs praise Savitar whose tongue is pleasant. Praise him whose arms are full, whose hands are lovely. High vital strength and manifold, may he grant us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 46. Rudra. To Rudra bring these songs, whose bow is firm and strong, the self-dependent god with swiftly flying shafts, the wise, the conqueror whom none may overcome, armed with sharp-pointed weapons. May he hear our call. He through his lordship thinks on beings of the earth, on heavenly beings through his high imperial sway. Come willingly to our doors that gladly welcome thee, and heal all sickness, Rudra, in our families. May thy bright arrow which, shot down by thee from heaven, fleeth upon the earth, pass us uninjured by. Thou, very gracious God, hast thousand medicines. Inflict no evil on our sons or progeny. Slay us not, nor abandon us. O Rudra, let not thy noose, when thou art angry, seize us. Give us trimmed grass and fame among the living. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 47. Waters. May we obtain this day from you, O waters, that wave of pure refreshment, which the pious made erst the special beverage of Indra, bright, stainless, rich in sweets and dropping fatness. May the flood's offspring, he whose course is rapid, protect that wave most rich in sweets, O waters, that shall make Indra and the Vasus joyful. This may we gain from you today, we pious, all purifying, joying in their nature, to paths of gods the goddesses move onward. They never violate the laws of Indra. Present the oil-rich offering to the rivers, whom Surya with his bright beams hath attracted, and Indra dug the path for them to travel. May these streams give us ample room and freedom. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 48. Bus. Ye liberal heroes, Vyas and Buchans, come and delight you with our flowing soma. May your strength, Vibhus, as ye come to meet us, turn hitherward your car that brings men profit. May we as Bu with your bus conquer strength with our strength, as Vibhus with the Vibhus. May Vaya aid us in the fight for booty, and helped by Indra may we quell the foemen. For they rule many tribes with high dominion, and conquer all their foes in close encounter. May Indra, Vibhan, Vaya, and Buchan destroy by turns the wicked foeman's valor. Now, deities, give us ample room and freedom. Be all of you, one-minded, our protection. So let the Vasus grant us strength and vigor. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 49. Waters. Forth from the middle of the flood the waters, their chief the sea-flow cleansing, never sleeping. Indra, the bull, the thunderer, dug their channels. Here let those waters, goddesses, protect me. Waters which come from heaven, or those that wander dug from the earth, or flowing free by nature, bright, purifying, speeding to the ocean, here let those waters, goddesses, protect me. Those amid whom goes Varua the sovereign, he who discriminates men's truth and falsehood distilling mead, the bright, the purifying, here let those waters, goddesses, protect me. They from whom Varua the king and Soma, and all the deities drink strength and vigor, they into whom Vaisvanara Agni entered. Here let those waters, goddesses, protect me. Hymn 50. Various deities. O Maitravaruna, guard and protect me here. Let not that come to me which nests within and swells. I drive afar the scorpion hateful to the sight. Let not the winding worm touch me and wound my foot. Eruption that appears upon the twofold joints, and that which overspreads the ankles and the knees, may the refulgent Agni banish far away. Let not the winding worm touch me and wound my foot. The poison that is formed upon the salmali, that which is found in streams, that which the plants produce, all this may all the gods banish and drive away. Let not the winding worm touch me and wound my foot. The steep declivities, the valleys and the heights, the channels full of water, and the waterless, may those who swell with water, gracious goddesses, never afflict us with the Sipeta disease. May all the rivers keep us free from Simida. Hymn 51. Edifiers. Through the Edifiers' most auspicious shelter, through their most recent succor may we conquer. May they, the mighty, giving ear, establish this sacrifice, to make us free and sinless. Let Aditi rejoice and the Adithirs Varua, Mitra, Aryaman most righteous. May they, the guardians of the world, protect us, and, to show favor, drink this day our soma. All universal deities, the Maruts, all the Adithirs, and all the Bus, Indra and Agni, and the Asvins lauded. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 52. Adithirs. May we be free from every bond. Adithirs. A castle among gods and men, ye Vasus. Winning, may we win Varua and Mitra, and being, may we be, O earth and heaven. May Varua and Mitra grant this blessing, our guardians, shelter to our seed and offspring. Let us not suffer for another's trespass, nor do the thing that ye, O Vasus, punish. The ever-prompt Agiraces, imploring riches from Savitar the god, obtain them. So may our Father who is great and holy, and all the gods accordant grant this favor. Hymn 53. Heaven and Earth. As priest with solemn rites and adorations I worship heaven and earth, the high and holy. To them, great parents of the gods, have sages of ancient time singing assigned precedence. With newest hymns set in the seat of order, those the two parents, born before all others, come heaven and earth, with the celestial people, hither to us, for strong is your protection. Heaven and earth, ye hold in your possession full many a treasure for the liberal giver. Grant us that wealth which comes in free abundance. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 54. Vastospadi. Acknowledge us, O guardian of the homestead. Bring no disease, and give us happy entrance. Whatever we ask of thee, be pleased to grant it, and prosper thou quadrupeds and bipeds. Protector of the home, be our promoter. Increase our wealth in kine and steeds, O Indu. May we be ever youthful in thy friendship. Be pleased in us as in his sons a father. Through thy dear fellowship that bringeth welfare, may we be victors, guardian of the dwelling. Protect our happiness in rest and labor. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 55. Vastospadi. Vastospadi, who killest all disease and wearest every form, be an auspicious friend to us. When, O bright son of Sarama, thou showest, tawny-hued, thy teeth, they gleam like lances' points within thy mouth when thou wouldst bite. Go thou to steep, Sarama's son, retrace thy way, bark at the robber and the thief. At Indra's singers barkest thou? Why dost thou seek to terrify us? Go to sleep. Be on thy guard against the boar, and let the boar beware of thee. At Indra's singers barkest thou? Why dost thou seek to terrify us? Go to sleep. Sleep, mother. Let the father sleep. Sleep, dog and master of the house. Let all the kinsmen sleep. Sleep all the people who are round about. The man who sits, the man who walks, and whosoever looks on us, of these we closely shut the eyes, even as we closely shut this house. The bull who hath 1,000 horns, who rises up from out the sea, by him the strong and mighty one we lull and make the people sleep. The women sleeping in the court, lying without or stretched on beds, the matrons with their odorous sweets these, one and all we lull to sleep. Hymn 56. Maruts. Who are these radiant men in serried rank? Rudra's young heroes born by noble steeds. Verily no one knoweth whence they sprang. They, and they only, know each other's birth. They strew each other with their blasts, these hawks. They strove together, roaring like the wind. A sage was he who knew these mysteries, what in her utter mighty nigh bore. Ever victorious, through the Maruts, be this band of heroes, nursing manly strength, most bright in splendor, fleetest on their way, close-knit to glory, strong with varied power. Mighty is your power and firm your strength. So, potent, with the Maruts, be the band. Bright is your spirit, wrathful are your minds. Your bold troop's minstrel is like one inspired. Ever avert your blazing shaft from us, and let not your displeasure reach us here your dear names. Conquering Maruts we invoke, calling aloud till we are satisfied. Well armed, impetuous in their haste, they deck themselves, their forms with oblations. To you the pure ornaments made of gold. Pure, Maruts, pure yourselves are your oblations. To you the pure, pure sacrifice I offer. By law they came to truth, the law's observers, bright by their birth and pure and sanctifying. Your rings, O Maruts, rest upon your shoulders, and chains of gold are twined upon your bosoms, gleaming with drops of rain, like lightning flashes, after your wont ye whirl about your weapons. Wide in the depth of air spread forth your glories. Far, most adorable, ye bear your titles. Maruts, accept this thousandfold allotment of household sacrifice and household treasure. If, Maruts, ye regard the praise recited here at this mighty singer invocation, vouchsafe us quickly wealth with noble heroes, wealth which no man who hatteth us may injure. The Maruts, fleet as coursers, while they deck them like youths spectators of a festal meeting, linger, like beauteous colts, about the dwelling, like frisking calves, these who pour down the water. So may the Maruts help us and be gracious, bringing free room to lovely earth and heaven. Far be your bolt that slayeth men and cattle. Ye Vasus, turn yourselves to us with blessings. The priest, when seated, loudly calls you, Maruts, praising in song your universal bounty. He, Bulls, who hath so much in his possession, free from duplicity, with hymns invokes you. These Maruts bring the swift man to a standstill, and strength with mightier strength they break and humble these guard the singer from the man who hates him and lay their sore displeasure on the wicked. These Maruts rouse even the poor and needy. The Vasus love him as an active champion. Drive to a distance, O ye bulls, the darkness. Give us full store of children and descendants. Never, O Maruts, may we lose your bounty, nor, car-born lords, be hitted most when ye deal it. Give us a share in that delightful treasure, the genuine wealth that, bulls, is your possession. What time the men in fury rush together for running streams, for pastures and for houses. Then, O ye Maruts, ye who spring from Rudra, be our protectors in the strife with foemen. Full many a deed ye did for our forefathers worthy of lauds which, even of old, they sang you. The strong man with the Maruts wins in battle, the charger with the Maruts gains the booty. Ours, O ye Maruts, be the vigorous hero, the Lord divine of men, the strong sustainer, with whom to fair lands we may cross the waters, and dwell in our own home with you beside us. May Indra, Mitra, Varua and Agni, waters and plants, and trees accept our praises. May we find shelter in the Maruts' bosom. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 57. Maruts, yeah, through the power of your sweet juice, ye holy, the Marut host is glad at sacrifices. They cause even spacious heaven and earth to tremble. They make the spring flow when they come, the mighty. The Maruts watch the man who sings their praises, promoters of the thought of him who worships. Seat you on sacred grass in our assembly, this day with friendly minds to share the banquet. No others gleam so brightly as these Maruts with their own forms, their golden gods, their weapons. With all adornments, decking earth and heaven, they heighten, for bright show, their common splendor. Far from us be your blazing dart, O Maruts, when we, through human frailty, sin against you. Let us not he expose to that, ye holy. May your most loving favor still attend us. May even what we have done delight the Maruts, the blameless ones, the bright, the purifying. Further us, O ye holy, with your kindness. Advance us mightily that we may prosper. And may the Maruts, praised by all their titles, heroes, enjoy the taste of our oblations. Give us of Amta for the sake of offspring. Awake the excellent fair stores of riches. Hither, ye Maruts, praised with all your succors, with all felicity come to our princes, who, of themselves, 100-fold increase us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 58. Maruts, sing to the troop that pours down rain in common, the mighty company of celestial nature. They make the world halves tremble with their greatness. From depths of earth and sky they reach to heaven. Yea, your birth, Maruts, was with wild commotion. Ye who move swiftly, fierce in wrath, terrific. ye all surpassing in your might and vigor, each looker on the light fears at your coming. Give ample vital power unto our princes, let our fair praises gratify the Maruts. As the way traveled helpeth people onward, so further us with your delightful succors. Your favored singer counts his wealth by hundreds. The strong steed whom ye favor wins 1,000. The sovereign whom ye aid destroys the foeman. May this your gift, ye Shakers, be distinguished. I call, as such, the sons of bounteous Rudra. Will not the Maruts turn again to us ward? What secret sin or open stirs their anger, that we implore the swift ones to forgive us? This eulogy of the bounteous hath been spoken. Accept, ye Maruts, this our hymn of praises. Ye bulls, keep those who hate us at a distance. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 59. Maruts, whom so ye rescue here and there, whom so ye guide, O deities, to him give shelter, Agni, Mitra, Varua, ye Maruts, and thou Aryaman. Through your kind favor, gods, on some auspicious day, the worshipper subdues his foes. That man increases home and strengthening ample food, who brings you offerings as ye list. Vasiha will not overlook the lowliest one among you all. O Maruts, of our Soma juice effused today drink all of you with eager haste. Your succor in the battle injures not the man to whom ye, heroes, grant your gifts. May your most recent favor turn to us again. Come quickly, ye who fain would drink. Come hitherward to drink the juice, O ye whose bounties give you joy. These offerings are for you, these Maruts I present. Go not to any place but this. Sit on our sacred grass, be graciously inclined to give the wealth for which we long, to take delight, ye Maruts, friends of all, with svaha, in sweet soma juice. Decking the beauty of their forms in secret, the swans with purple backs have flown down hither. Around me all the company hath settled, like joyous heroes glad in our libation. Maruts, the man whose wrath is hard to master. He who would slay us ere we think, O Vasus, may he be tangled in the toils of mischief. Smite ye him down with your most flaming weapon. O Maruts, ye consuming gods, enjoy this offering brought for you, to help us, ye who slay the foe. Sharers of household sacrifice, come, Maruts, stay not far away, that ye may help us, bounteous ones. Here, self-strong Maruts, yeah, even here, ye sages with your sunbright skins, I dedicate your sacrifice. Triambaka we worship, sweet augmenter of prosperity. As from its stem the cucumber, so may I be released from death, not reft of immortality. Hymn 60. Mitra Varuna. When thou, O sun, this day, arising sinless, shalt speak the truth to Varua and Mitra, O Aditi, may all the deities love us, and thou, O Aryaman, while we are singing. Looking on man, O Varua and Mitra, this sun ascendeth up by both the pathways, guardian of all things fixed, of all that moveth, beholding good and evil acts of mortals. He from their home hath yoked the 7 gold coursers who, dropping oil and fatness, carry Surya. Yours, Varua and Mitra, he surveyeth the worlds and living creatures like a herdsman. Your coursers rich in store of sweets have mounted. To the bright ocean Surya hath ascended, for whom the edifiers make his pathway ready, Aryaman, Mitra, Varua, accordant. For these even Aryaman, Varua, and Mitra are the chastisers of all guile and falsehood. These, Aditi's sons, infallible and mighty, have waxen in the home of law eternal. These Mitra, Varua, whom none deceiveth, with great power quicken even the fool to wisdom, and, wakening, moreover, thoughtful insight, lead it by easy paths o'er grief and trouble. They ever vigilant, with eyes that close not, caring for heaven and earth, lead on the thoughtless. Even in the river's bed there is a shallow. Across this broad expanse may they conduct us. When Aditi and Varua and Mitra, like guardians, give Sudas their friendly shelter, granting him sons and lineal succession, let us not, bold ones, move the gods to anger. May he with offerings purify the altar from any stains of Varua's reviler. Aryaman, save us all those who hate us. Give room and freedom to Sudas, ye mighty. Hid from our eyes is their resplendent meeting. By their mysterious might they hold dominion. Heroes, we cry trembling in fear before you. Even in the greatness of your power have mercy. He who wins favor for his prayer by worship, that he may gain him strength and highest riches, that good man's mind the mighty ones will follow. They have brought comfort to his spacious dwelling. This priestly task, gods, Varua and Mitra, hath been performed for you at sacrifices. Convey us safely over every peril. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 61. Mitra Varuna, O Varuna and Mitra, Surya spreading the beauteous light of you twain gods Ariseth. He who beholdeth all existing creatures observeth well the zeal that is in mortals. The holy sage, renowned afar, directeth his hymns to you, O Varua and Mitra. He whose devotions, sapient gods, ye favor so that ye fill as 'twere with power his autumns. From the wide earth, O Varua and Mitra, from the great lofty heaven, ye bounteous givers, have in the fields and houses set your warder dash, who visit every spot and watch unceasing. I praise the strength of Varua and Mitra, that strength, by mightiness, keeps both worlds asunder. Heroeless pass the months of the ungodly, he who loves sacrifice makes his home enduring. Steers, all infallible are these your people, in whom no wondrous thing is seen, no worship. Guile follows close the men who are untruthful. No secrets may be hidden from your knowledge. I will exalt your sacrifice with homage. As priest, I, Mitravarua, invoke you. May these new hymns and prayers that I have fashioned delight you to the profit of the singer. This priestly task, gods, Varua and Mitra, hath been performed for you at sacrifices. Convey us safely over every peril. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 62. Mitravaruna. Surya hath sent aloft his beams of splendor o'er all the tribes of men in countless places. Together with the heaven he shines apparent, formed by his makers well with power and wisdom. So hast thou mounted up before us, Surya, through these our praises, with fleet dappled horses. Declare us free from all offense to Mitra, and Varua, and Aryaman, and Agni. May holy Agni, Varua, and Mitra send down their riches upon us in thousands. May they, the bright ones, make our praise song perfect, and, when we laud them, grant us all our wishes. O undivided heaven and earth, preserve us, lofty ones, your Nabai-born descendants. Let us not anger Varua, nor Vayu, nor him, the dearest friend of mortals, Mitra. Stretch forth your arms and let our lives be lengthened. With fatness do the pastures of our cattle. Ye youthful, make us famed among the people. Hear, Mitra Varua, these mine invocations. Now Mitra, Varua, Aryaman, vouchsafe us freedom and room, for us and for our children. May we find paths all fair and good to travel. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 63. Mitravaruna. Common to all mankind, auspicious Surya, he who beholdeth all is mounting upward. The god, the eye of Varua and Mitra, who rolled up darkness like a piece of leather. Surya's great ensign, restless as the billow, that urgeth men to action, is advancing. Onward he still would roll the wheel well-rounded, which Edessa, harnessed to the car-pole, moveth. Refulgent from the bosom of the mornings, he in whom singers take delight ascendeth. This Savitar, God, is my chief joy and pleasure, who breaketh not the universal statute. Golden, far-seeing, from the heaven he riseth. Far is his goal, he hasteth on resplendent. Men, verily, inspirited by Surya speed to their aims and do the work assigned them. Where the Irenortals have prepared his pathway, he fleeth through the region like a falcon. With homage and oblations will we serve you, O Mitravarua, when the sun hath risen. Now Mitra, Varua, Aryaman, vouchsafe us freedom and room, for us and for our children. May we find paths all fair and good to travel. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 64. Mitravaruna. Ye twain who rule, in heaven and earth, the region, clothed be your clouds in robes of oil and fatness. May the imperial Varua, and Mitra, and high-born Aryaman accept our presents. Kings, guards of Ratiti everlasting order, come hitherward, ye princes, lords of rivers. Send us from heaven, O Varua and Mitra, rain and sweet food, ye who pour down your bounties. May the dear God, and Varua and Mitra conduct us by the most effective pathways, that foes may say unto Sudas our chieftain, may we, too, joy in food with gods to guard us. Him who hath wrought for you this car in spirit, who makes the song rise upward and sustains it, bedew with fatness, Varua and Mitra ye kings, make glad the pleasant dwelling places. To you this laud, O Varua and Mitra, is offered like bright soma juice to Veu. Favor our songs of praise, wake thought and spirit. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 65. Mitra Varuna. With hymns I call you, when the sun hath risen, Mitra, and Varua, whose thoughts are holy, whose power divine, supreme and everlasting, comes with good heed at each man's supplication. For they are azuras of gods, the friendly make, both of you, our lands exceeding fruitful. May we obtain you, Varua and Mitra, wherever heaven and earth and days may bless us. Bonds of the sinner, they bear many nooses, the wicked mortal hardly may escape them. Varua Mitra, may your path of order bear us o'er trouble as a boat o'er waters. Come, taste our offering, Varua and Mitra. Bedew our pasture with sweet food and fatness. Pour down in plenty here upon the people the choicest of your fair celestial water. To you this laud, O Varua and Mitra, is offered like bright soma juice to Veu. Favor our songs of praise, wake thought and spirit. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 66. Mitra Varuna. Let our strong hymn of praise go forth, the laud of Mitra Varua, with homage to that high-born pair. The two exceeding wise, the sons of Daka, whom the gods ordained for lordship, excellently great. Such, guardians of our homes and us, O Mitra Varua, fulfill the thoughts of those who sing your praise. So when the sun hath risen today, may sinless Mitra, Aryaman, Bhaga, and Savitar send us forth. May this our home be guarded well forward, ye bounteous on the way, who bear us safely o'er distress. And those self-reigning Aditi whose statute is inviolate, the kings who rule a vast domain. Soon as the sun hath risen, to you, to Mitra Varua, I sing, and Ariarnan who slays the foe. With wealth of gold may this my song bring unmolested power and might, and, Brahmins, gain the sacrifice. May we be thine, God Varua, and with our princes Mitra thine. Food and heaven's light will we obtain. Many are they who strengthen law, sun-eyed, with Agni for their tongue. They who direct the three great gatherings with their thoughts, yea, all things with surpassing might. They who have stablished year and month, and then the day, night, sacrifice and holy verse, Varua, Mitra, Ariarnan, the kings, have one dominion which none else may gain. So at the rising of the sun we think of you with hymns today, even as Varua, Mitra, Aryaman deserve. Ye are the charioteers of law. True to law, born in law, the strengtheners of law, terrible, haters of the false. In their felicity which gives the best defense may we men and our princes dwell. Uprises on the slope of heaven, that marvel that attracts thy sight as swift celestial Edessa bears it away, prepared for every eye to see. Lord of each single head, of fixed and moving things, equally through the whole expanse, the seven sister bays bear Surya on his car, to bring us wealth and happiness. 100 autumns may we see that bright eye, God ordained. Arise 100 autumns may we live. Infallible through your wisdom, come hither, resplendent Varua, and Mitra, to the Soma draught. Come as the laws of heaven ordain, Varua, Mitra, void of guile. Press near and drink the Soma juice. Come, Mitra, Varua, accept, heroes, our sacrificial gift. Drink Soma, ye who strengthen law. Hymn 67. Asvins. I with a holy heart that brings oblation will sing forth praise to meet your car. Ye princes, which, much desired, hath wakened as your envoy. I call you hither as a son his parents. Brightly hath Agni shone by us enkindled. The limits even of darkness were apparent. Eastward is seen the banner of the morning, the banner born to give heaven's daughter glory. With hymns the deft priest is about you, Asvins, the eloquent priest attends you now, Nasatyas. Come by the paths that ye are wont to travel, on car that finds the light, laden with treasure. When, suppliant for your help, lovers of sweetness, I seeking wealth call you to our libation. Hitherward let your vigorous horses bear you. Drink ye with us the well-pressed soma juices. Bring forward, Asvins, gods, to its fulfillment my never-wearied prayer that asks for riches. Vouchsafe us all high spirit in the combat, and with your powers, O lords of power, assist us. Favor us in these prayers of ours, O Asvins. May we have genial vigor, ne'er to fail us. So may we, strong in children and descendants, go, wealthy, to the banquet that awaits you. Lovers of sweetness, we have brought this treasure to you as 'twere an envoy sent for friendship. Come unto us with spirits free from anger, in homes of men enjoying our oblation. With one, the same, intention, ye swift movers, o'er the 7 rivers hath your chariot traveled. Yoked by the gods, your strong steeds never weary while speeding forward at the pole they bear you. Exhaustless be your bounty to our princes who with their wealth incite the gift of riches, who further friendship with their noble natures, combining wealth in kine with wealth in hers. Now hear, O youthful twain, mine invocation. Come, Asvins, to the home where food aboundeth. Vouchsafe us wealth, do honor to our nobles. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 68. Asvins. Come, radiant Asvins, with your noble horses. Accept your servants' hymns, ye wonder-workers. Enjoy oblations which we bring to greet you. The gladdening juices stand prepared before you. Come quickly and partake of mine oblation. Pass by the calling of our foe and bear us. Your chariot with 100 aids, O Asvins, beareth you swift as thought across the regions, speeding to us, O ye whose wealth is Surya. What time this stone of yours, the gods' adorer, upraised, sounds forth for you as somapressor. Let the priest bring you, fair ones, through oblations. The nourishment ye have is truly wondrous. Ye gave thereof a quickening store to Atri, who being dear to you, receives your favor. That gift, which all may gain, ye gave Sayavanna, when he grew old, who offered you oblations, when ye bestowed on him enduring beauty. What time his wicked friends abandoned Bujiu, O Asvins, in the middle of the ocean, your horse delivered him, your faithful servant. Ye lent your aid to Vrka when exhausted, and listened when invoked to Sayu's calling. Ye made the cow pour forth her milk like water, and, Asvins, strengthened with your strength the barren. With his fair hymns this singer, too, extols you, waking with glad thoughts at the break of morning. May the cow nourish him with milk to feed him. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 69. Asvins. May your gold chariot, drawn by vigorous horses, come to us, blocking up the earth and heaven, bright with its fellies while its way drops fatness, food-laden, rich in coursers, man's protector. Let it approach, yoked by the will, 3-seated, extending far and wide o'er 5-fold beings, whereon ye visit God-adoring races, bending your course whither ye will, O Asvins. Renowned with noble horses, come ye hither. Drink, wondrous pair, the cup that holds sweet juices. Your car whereon your spouse is wont to travel marks with its track the farthest ends of heaven. When night was turning to the gray of morning, the maiden, Surya's daughter, chose your splendor. When with your power and might ye aid the pious, he comes through heat to life by your assistance. O chariot born, this car of yours invested with rays of light comes harnessed to our dwelling. Herewith, O Asvins, while the dawn is breaking, to this our sacrifice bring peace and blessing. Like the wild cattle thirsty for the lightning, heroes, come nigh this day to our libations. Men call on you with hymns in many places, but let not other worshippers detain you. Bujiu, abandoned in the midst of ocean, ye raised from out the water with your horses, uninjured, winged, flagging not, undaunted, with deeds of wonder saving him, O Asvins. Now hear, O youthful twain, mine invocation. Come, Asvins, to the home where food aboundeth. Vouchsafe us wealth, do honor to our nobles. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 70. Asvins. Rich in all blessings, Asvins, come ye hither. This place on earth is called your own possession, like a strong horse with a fair back it standeth, whereon, as in a lap, ye seat you firmly. This most delightful eulogy awaits you in the man's house. Drink offering hath been heated, which bringeth you over the seas and rivers, yoking as 'twere two well-matched shining horses. Whatever dwellings ye possess, O Asvins, in fields of men or in the streams of heaven, resting upon the summit of the mountain, or bringing food to him who gives oblation, delight yourselves, ye gods, in plants and waters when as give them and ye find they suit you. Enriching us with treasures in abundance ye have looked back to former generations. Asvins, though ye have heard them oft aforetime, regard the many prayers which is offer. Come to the man even as his heart desireth. May we enjoy your most delightful favor. Come to the sacrifice offered you, Nasatyas, with men, oblations, and prayer duly uttered. Come to Vasiha as his heart desireth, for unto you these holy hymns are chanted. This is the thought, this is the song, O Asvins. Accept this hymn of ours, ye steers, with favor. May these our prayers addressed to you come nigh you. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 71. Asvins. The night retireth from the dawn her sister. The dark one yieldeth to the red her pathway. Let us invoke you rich in steeds and cattle. By day and night keep far from us the arrow. Bearing rich treasure in your car, O Asvins, come to the mortal who presents oblation. Keep at a distance penury and sickness. Lovers of sweetness, day and night preserve us. May your strong horses, seeking bliss, bring hither your chariot at the earliest flush of morning. With coursers yoked by law drive hither, Asvins, your car whose reins are light, laden with treasure. The chariot, princes, that conveys you, moving at daylight, triple-seated, fraught with riches. Even with this come unto us, Nasatyas, that laden with all food it may approach us. Ye freed Sayavanna from old age and weakness. Ye brought the courser fleet of food to Pedu. Ye rescued Atri from distress and darkness, and loosed for Jua the bonds that bound him. This is the thought, this is the song, O Asvins. Accept this hymn of ours, ye steers, with favor. May these our prayers addressed to you come nigh you. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 72. Asvins. Come, O Nasatyas, on your car resplendent, rich in abundant wealth of kine and horses. As harnessed steeds, all our laudations follow you whose forms shine with most delightful beauty. Come with the gods associate, come ye hither to us, Nasatyas, with your car accordant. Twixt you and us there is ancestral friendship and common kin. Remember and regard it. Awakened are the songs that praise the Asvins, the kindred prayers and the celestial mornings. Inviting those we long for, earth and heaven. The singer calleth these Nasatyas hither. What time the dawns break forth in light, O Asvins, to you the poets offer their devotions. God Savitar hath sent aloft his splendor, and fires sing praises with the kindled fuel. Come from the west, come from the cast, Nasatyas, come, Asvins, from below and from above us. Bring wealth from all sides for the fivefold people. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 73. Asvins. We have o'erpassed the limit of this darkness while, worshipping the gods, we sang their praises. The song invoketh both immortal Asvins far-reaching, born of old, great wonder-workers. And, O Nasatyas, man's dear priest is seated, who brings to sacrifice and offers worship. Be near and taste the pleasant juice, O Asvins. With food, I call you to the sacrifices. We choosing you, have let our worship follow its course. Ye steers, accept this hymn with favor. Obeying you as your appointed servant, Vasiha singing hath with lauds aroused you. And these two priests come nigh unto our people, united, demon-slayers mighty-handed. The juices that exhilarate are mingled. Injure us not, but come with happy fortune. Come from the west, come from the cast, Nasatyas, come, Asvins, from below and from above us. Bring wealth from all sides for the fivefold people. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 74. Asvins. These morning sacrifices call you, Asvins, at the break of day. For help have I invoked you rich in power and might. For house by house ye visit all. O heroes, ye bestow wonderful nourishment. Send it to him whose songs are sweet accordant. Both of you, drive your car down to us, and drink the savory soma juice. Approach ye and be near to us. Drink, O ye asvins, of the mead. Draw forth the milk, ye mighty, rich in genuine wealth. Injure us not, and come to us. The horses that convey you in their rapid flight down to the worshipper's abode. With these your speedy coursers, heroes, asvins, come, ye gods, come well inclined to us. Yea, verily, our princes seek the asvins in pursuit of food. These shall give lasting glory to our liberal lords, and, both Nasatyas, shelter us. Those who have led the way, like cars, offending none, those who are guardians of the men. Also through their own might the heroes have grown strong, and dwell in safe and happy homes. Hymn 75. Dawn. Born in the heavens the dawn hath flushed, and showing her majesty is come as law ordaineth. She hath uncovered fiends and hateful darkness. Best of Ageraces, hath waked the pathways. Rouse us this day to high and happy fortune. To great felicity, O dawn, promote us. Vouchsafe us manifold and splendid riches. Famed among mortals, man-befriending goddess. See, lovely morning's everlasting splendors, bright with their varied colors, have approached us. Filling the region of mid-air, producing the rites of holy worship, they have mounted. She yokes her chariot far away, and swiftly visits the lands where the 5 tribes are settled, looking upon the works and ways of mortals, daughter of heaven, the world's imperial lady. She who is rich in spoil, the spouse of Surya, wondrously opulent, rules all wealth and treasures. Consumer of our youth, the seers extol her. Lauded by priests, rich dawn shines out refulgent. Apparent are the steeds of varied color, the red steeds carrying resplendent morning. On her all-lovely car she comes, the fair one, and brings rich treasure for her faithful servant. True with the true and mighty with the mighty, with gods a goddess, holy with the holy, she breaks strong fences down and gave the cattle. The kine were lowing as they greeted morning. O dawn, now give us wealth in kine and heroes and horses, fraught with manifold enjoyment. Protect our sacred grass from man's reproaches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 76. Dawn. Savitar, God of all men, hath sent upward his light, designed for all mankind, immortal. Through the God's power that I was first created. Dawn hath made all the universe apparent. I see the paths which gods are wont to travel, innocuous paths made ready by the Vasus. Eastward the flag of dawn hath been uplifted. She hath come hither o'er the tops of houses. Great is, in truth, the number of the mornings which were aforetime at the sun's uprising. Since thou, O dawn, hast been beheld repairing as to thy love, as one no more to leave him. They were the gods' companions at the banquet, the ancient sages true to law eternal. The fathers found the light that lay in darkness, and with effectual words begot the morning. Meeting together in the same enclosure, they strive not, a phone mind, one with another. They never break the gods' eternal statutes, and injure none, in rivalry with Vasus. Extolling thee, blessed goddess, the Vasisthas, awake at early mom, with lauds implore thee. Leader of kine and queen of all that strengthens, shine. Come as first to us, O high-born morning. She bringeth bounty and sweet charm of voices. The flushing dawn is sung by the Vasisthas, giving us riches famed to distant places. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 77. Dawn. She hath shone brightly like a youthful woman, stirring to motion every living creature. Agni hath come to feed on mortal fuel. She hath made light and chased away the darkness. Turned to this all far-spreading, she hath risen and shone in brightness with white robes about her. She hath beamed forth lovely with golden colors. Mother of kine, guide of the days she bringeth. Bearing the god's own eye, auspicious lady, leading her courser white and fair to look on. Distinguished by her beam is dawn shines apparent. Come forth to all the world with wondrous treasure. Draw nigh with wealth and dawn away the foeman. Prepare for us wide pasture free from danger. Drive away those who hate us. Bring us riches. Pour bounty, opulent lady, on the singer. Send thy most excellent beams to shine and light us, giving us lengthened days, O dawn, O goddess, granting us food. Thou who hast all things precious, and bounty rich in chariots, kine and horses. O was, nobly born, daughter of heaven, whom the Vasisthas with their hymns make mighty, bestow thou on us vast and glorious riches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 78. Dawn. We have beheld her earliest lights approaching. Her many glories part, on high, asunder. On car sublime, refulgent, wending hither, O was, bring the wealth that makes us happy. The fire Welkindata sings aloud to greet her, and with their hymns the priests are chamming welcome. Was approaches in her splendor, driving all evil darkness far away, the goddess. Apparent eastward are those lights of morning, sending out luster, as they rise around them. She hath brought forth sun, sacrifice and agony, and far away hath fled detested darkness. Rich daughter of the sky, we all behold her, yea, all men look on dawn as she is breaking. Flare car that moves self-harnessed hath she mounted, the car drawn onward by her well-yoked horses. Inspired with loving thoughts this day to greet thee, we and our wealthy nobles have awakened. Show yourselves fruitful, dawns, as ye are rising. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 79. Dawn. Rousing the lands where men's 5 tribes are settled, dawn hath disclosed the pathways of the people. She hath sent out her sheen with beauteous oxen. The sun with light hath opened earth and heaven. They paint their bright rays on the sky's far limits. The dawns come on like tribes arrayed for battle. Thy cattle, closely shutting up the darkness, as Savitar spreads his arms, give forth their luster. Wealthy, most like to Indra, dawn hath risen, and brought forth lauds that shall promote our welfare. Daughter of heaven, a goddess, she distributes, best of Ageraces, treasures to the pious. Bestow on us, O dawn, that ample bounty which thou didst send to those who sang thy praises. Thou whom with bellowings of a bull they quickened, thou didst unbar the firm-set mountains' portals, impelling every god to grant his bounty, sending to us the charm of pleasant voices. Vouchsafe us thoughts, for profit, as thou breakest. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 80. Dawn. The priests, Vasisthas, are the first awakened to welcome Was with their songs and praises, who make surrounding regions part asunder, and shows apparent all existing creatures, giving fresh life when she hath hid the darkness. This dawn hath wakened there with newborn luster. Youthful and unrestrained she cometh forward. She hath turned thoughts to sun and fire and worship. May blessed mornings shine on us forever, with wealth of kine, of horses, and of heroes, streaming with all abundance, pouring fatness. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 81. Dawn. Advancing, sending forth her rays, the daughter of the sky is seen, uncovering, that we may see, the mighty gloom. The friendly lady makes the light. The sun ascending, the refulgent star, pours down his beams together with the dawn. O dawn, at thine arising, and the sun's, may we attain the share allotted us. Promptly we woke to welcome thee, O was, daughter of the sky, thee bounteous one, who bringest all we long to have, and to the offerer health and wealth. Thou, dawning, workest fain to light the great world. Yea, heaven, goddess, that it may be seen. We yearn to be thine own, dealer of wealth. May we be to this mother like her sons. Bring us that wondrous bounty, dawn, that shall be famed most far away. What, child of heaven, thou hast of nourishment for man, bestow thou on us to enjoy. Give to our princes opulence and immortal fame, and strength in herds of kine to us. May she who prompts the wealthy, lady of sweet strains, may was dawn our foes away. Hymn 82. Indravaruna. Grant us your strong protection, Indravarua, our people and our family, for sacrifice. May we subdue in fight our evil-hearted foes. him who attacks the man steadfast in lengthened rights. O Indravarua, mighty and very rich, one of you is called monarch and one autocrat. All gods in the most lofty region of the air have, O ye steers, combined all power and might in you. Ye with your strength have pierced the fountains of the floods. The sun have ye brought forward as the Lord in heaven. Cheered by this magic draught, ye Indravarua made the dry places stream, made songs of praise flow forth. In battles and in frays we ministering priests, kneeling upon our knees for furtherance of our weal, invoke you, only you, the lords of twofold wealth, you prompt to hear, we bards, O Indravarua. O Indravarua, as ye created all these creatures of the world by your surpassing might, in peace and quiet Mitra waits on Varua. The other, awful, with the Maruis seeks renown, that Varua's high worth may shine preeminent. These twain have measured each his proper power and might. The one subdueth the destructive enemy, the other with a few furthereth many a man. No trouble, no misfortune, Indravarua, no woe from any side assails the mortal man whose sacrifice, O gods, ye visit and enjoy. Ne'er doth the crafty guile of mortal injure him. With your divine protection, heroes, come to us. Mine invocation here, if ye be pleased therewith. Bestow ye upon us, O Indravarua, your friendship and your kinship and your favoring grace. In battle after battle, Indravarua, be ye our champions, ye who are the people's strength, when both opposing bands invoke you for the fight, and men that they may gain offspring and progeny. May Indra, Varua, Mitra, and Aryaman vouchsafe us glory and great shelter spreading far. We think of the beneficent light of a deity, and Savitar's song of praise, the god who strengthens law. Hymn 83, Indravaruna, looking to you and your alliance. O ye men, armed with broad axes they went forward, fain for spoil. Ye smote and slew his Dasa and his Aryan enemies, and helped Sudas with favor, Indravarua. Where heroes come together with their banners raised, in the encounter where is naught for us to love, where all things that behold the light are terrified, there did ye comfort us, O Indravarua. The boundaries of earth were seen all dark with dust. O Indravarua, the shout went up to heaven. The enmities of the people compassed me about. Ye heard my calling, and ye came to me with help. With your resistless weapons, Indravarua, ye conquered Veda, and ye gave Sudas your aid. Ye heard the prayers of these amid the cries of war. Effectual was the service of the Tritsis priest. O Indravarua, the wickedness of foes and mine assailants' hatred sorely trouble me. Ye twain are lords of riches both of earth and heaven. So grant to us your aid on the decisive day. The men of both the hosts invoked you in the fight, Indra and Varua, that they might win the wealth what time ye helped Sudas with all the Tritsu folk, when the 10 kings had pressed him down in their attack. 10 kings who worshipped not, O Indravarua, confederate, in war prevailed not o'er Sudas. True was the boast of heroes sitting at the feast. So at their invocations gods were on their side. O Indravarua, ye gave Sudas your aid when the 10 kings in battle compassed him about. There where the white-robed Tritsis with their braided hair, skilled in song worshipped you with homage and with him. One of you twain destroys the Vtras in the fight, the other evermore maintains his holy laws. We call on you, ye mighty, with our hymns of praise. Vouchsafe us your protection, Indravarua. May Indra, Varua, Mitra, and Aryaman vouchsafe us glory and great shelter spreading far. We think of the beneficent light of a deity, and Savitar's song of praise, the god who strengthens law. Hymn 84, Indravaruna. Kings, Indravarua, I would turn you hither to this our sacrifice with gifts and homage. Held in both arms the ladle, dropping fatness, goes of itself to you whose forms are varied. Dyaush quickens and promotes your high dominion who bind with bonds not wrought of rope or cordage. Far from us still be Varua's displeasure, may Indra give us spacious room to dwell in. Make ye our sacrifice fair amid the assemblies. Make ye our prayers approved among our princes. May God-sent riches come for our possession. Further ye us with your delightful succors. O Indravarua, vouchsafe us riches with store of treasure, food, and every blessing. For the edifier, banisher of falsehood, the hero, dealeth wealth in boundless plenty. May this my song reach Varua and Indra, and, strongly urging, win me sons and offspring. To the gods' banquet may we go with riches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 85, Indravaruna. For you I deck a harmless hymn, presenting the soma juice to Varua and Indra, a hymn that shines like heavenly dawn with fatness. May they be near us on the march and guard us. Here where the arrows fall amid the banners, both hosts invoke the gods in emulation. O Indravarua, smite back those our foemen, yes, smite them with your shaft to every quarter. Self-lucid in their seats, e'en heavenly waters endowed with godhead Varua and Indra. One of these holds the folk distinct and sundered, the other smites and slays resistless foemen. Wise be the priest and skilled in law eternal, who with his sacred gifts and oration brings you to aid us with your might, Adiphiers. Let him have viands to promote his welfare. May this my song reach Varua and Indra, and, strongly urging, win me sons and offspring. To the gods' banquet may we go with riches. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 86, Varuna. Wise, verily, are creatures through his greatness who stayed ever, spacious heaven and earth asunder, who urged the high and mighty sky to motion, the star of old, and spread the earth before him. With mine own heart I commune on the question how Varua and I may be united. What gift of mine will he accept unangered? When may I calmly look and find him gracious? Fain to know this is my sin, I question others. I seek the wise, O Varua, and ask them. This one same answer even the sages gave me. Surely this Varua is angry with thee. What, Varua, hath been my chief transgression, that thou wouldst slay the friend who sings thy praises? Tell me, unconquerable Lord, and quickly sinless will I approach thee with mine homage. Free us from sins committed by our fathers, from those wherein we have ourselves offended. O King, loose, like a thief who feeds the cattle, as from the cord a calf, set free Vasiha. Not our own will betray us, but seduction, thoughtlessness, Varua, wine, dice, or anger. The old is near to lead astray the younger. Even sleep removeth not all evil-doing. Slave-like may I do service to the bounteous, serve, free from sin, the God inclined to anger. This gentle Lord gives wisdom to the simple, the wiser God leads on the wise to riches. O Lord, O Varua, may this laudation come close to thee and lie within thy spirit. May it be well with us in rest and labor. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 87, Varuna. Varuna cut a pathway out for Surya, and led the watery floods of rivers onward. The mares, as in a race, speed on in order. He made great channels for the days to follow. The wind, thy breath, hath sounded through the region like a wild beast that seeks his food in pastures. Within these two, exalted earth and heaven, O Varua, are all the forms thou lovest. Varua's spies, sent forth upon their errand, survey the two world halves well formed and fashioned. Wise are they, holy, skilled in sacrifices, the furtherers of the praise songs of the prudent. To me who understand hath Varua spoken, the names borne by the cow are 3 times 7. The sapient God, knowing the place's secret, shall speak as 'twere to teach the race that cometh. On him 3 heavens rest and are supported, and the 3 earths are there in 6-fold order. The wise King Varua hath made in heaven that golden swing to cover it with glory. Like Varua from heaven he sinks in Sindhu, like a white shining spark, a strong wild creature. Ruling in depths and meting out the region, great saving power hath he, this world's controller. Before this Varua may we be sinless him, who shows mercy even to the sinner while we are keeping a deity's ordinances. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 88, Varuna. Present to Varua thine hymn, Vasiha, bright, most delightful to the bounteous giver, who bringeth on to us the bull, the lofty, the holy, laden with 1,000 treasures. And now, as I am come before his presence, I take the face of Varua for Agnes. So might he bring Lord also of the darkness, the light in heaven that I may see its beauty. When Varua and I embark together and urge our boat into the midst of ocean, when we ride o'er ridges of the waters, will swing within that swing and there be happy. Varua placed Vasiha in the vessel, and deftly with his night made him a eye. When days shone bright the sage made him a singer, while the heavens broadened and the dawns were lengthened. What hath become of those our ancient friendships, when without enmity we walk together? I, Varua, thou glorious Lord, have entered thy lofty home, thine house with thousand portals. If he, thy true ally, hath sinned against thee, still, Varua, he is the friend thou lovedst. Let us not, living one, as sinners I know thee, give shelter, as a sage, to him who lauds thee. While we abide in these fixed habitations, and from the lap of a deity win favor, may Varua untie the bond that binds us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 89. Varuna. Let me not yet, King Varua, enter into the house of clay. Have mercy, spare me, mighty Lord. When, thunderer, I move along tremulous like a wind-blown skin. Have mercy, spare me, mighty Lord. O bright and powerful God, through want of strength I erred and went astray. Have mercy, spare me, mighty Lord. Thirst found thy worshipper though he stood in the midst of waterfloods. Have mercy, spare me, mighty Lord. O Varua, whatever the offense may be which we as men commit against the heavenly host, when through our want of thought we violate thy laws, punish us not, O God, for that iniquity. Hymn 90. Veu. To you pure juice, rich in meath, are offered by priest, through longing for the pair of heroes. Drive, Veu, bring thine harnessed horses hither. Drink the pressed soma till it make thee joyful. Whoso to thee, the mighty, brings oblation, pure soma unto thee, pure drinking Veu, that man thou makest famous among mortals. To him strong sons are born in quick succession. The God whom both these worlds brought forth for riches, whom heavenly Dia for our wealth appointeth. His team of harnessed horses waits on Veu, and, foremost, on the radiant treasure-bearer. The spotless dawns with fair bright days have broken. They found the spacious light when they were shining. Eagerly they disclosed the stall of cattle. Floods streamed for them as in the days aforetime. These with their truthful spirit, shining brightly, move on provided with their natural insight. Viands attend the car that beareth heroes, your car, ye sovereign pair, Indra and Veu. May these who give us heavenly light, these rulers, with gifts of kine and horses, gold and treasures, these princes, through full life, Indra and Veu, o'ercome in battle with their steeds and heroes. Like coursers seeking fame will we Vasisthas, O Indra Veu, with our fair laudations. Exerting all our power call you to aid us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 91. Veu. Were not, in sooth, the gods aforetime blameless, whose pleasure was increased by adoration. For Veu and for man in his affliction they caused the morning to arise with Surya. Guardians infallible, eager as envoys, preserve us safe through many months and autumns. Addressed to you, our fair praise, Indra Veu, implores your favor and renewed well-being. Wise, bright, arranger of his teams, he seeketh men with rich food whose treasures are abundant. They have arranged them of one mind with Veu. The men have wrought all noble operations. So far as native power and strength permit you, so far as men behold whose eyes have vision, O ye pure drinkers, drink with us pure soma. Sit on this sacred grass, Indra and Veu, driving down teams that bear the lovely heroes. Hitherward, Indra Veu, come together. To you this prime of savory juice is offered. Here loose your horses and be friendly-minded. Your 100 and your 1,000 teams, O Indra and Veu, all munificent, which attend you, with these most gracious-minded come ye hither, and drink, O heroes of the mead we offer. Like coursers seeking fame will we Vasisthas, O Indra Veu, with our fair laudations, exerting all our pow-kama, call you to aid us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 92. Veu. O Veu, drinker of the pure, be near us. 1,000 teams are thine, all bounteous giver. To thee the rapture-bringing juice is offered, whose first draught, God, thou takest as thy portion. Prompt at the holy rites forth came the presser with somadrophs for Indra and for Veu, when ministering priests with strong devotion bring to you twain the first taste of the soma. The teams wherewith thou seekest him who offers, within his home, O Vayu, to direct him, therewith send wealth. To us with full enjoyment, a hero son and gifts of kine and horses. Near to the gods and making Indra joyful, devout and offering precious gifts to Vayu. Allied with princes, smiting down the hostile, may we with heroes conquer foes in battle. With thy yoke teams in hundreds and in thousands come to our sacrifice and solemn worship. Come, Vayu, make thee glad at this libation. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 93. Indragni. Slayers of enemies, Indra and Agni. Accept this day our newborn pure laudation. Again I call you prompt to listen, best to give quickly strength to him who craves it. For ye were strong to gain, exceeding mighty, growing together, waxing in your vigor. Lords of the pasture filled with ample riches, bestow upon us strength both fresh and lasting. Yea, when the strong have entered our assembly, and singers seeking with their hymns your favor, they are like steeds who come into the racecourse, those men who call aloud on Indragni. The singer, seeking with his hymns your favor, begs splendid riches of their first possessor. Further us with new bounties, Indragni, armed with strong thunder, slayers of the foemen. When two great hosts, arrayed against each other, meet clothed with brightness, in the fierce encounter stand ye beside the godly, smite the godless, and still assist the men who press the Soma. To this our Soma-pressing Indragni, come ye prepared to show your loving kindness, for not at any time have ye despised us. So may I draw you with all strengthenings hither. So Agni, kindled mid this adoration, invite thou Mitra, Varua, and Indra. Forgive whatever sin we have committed, may Aryaman and Aditi remove it. While we accelerate these our sacrifices, may we win strength from both of you, O Agni. Ne'er may the Maruts, Indra, Vayu slight us. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 94. Indragni. As rain from out the cloud, for you, Indra and Agni, from my soul this noblest praise hath been produced. Do ye, O Indragni, hear the singer's call? Accept his songs. Ye rulers, grant his heart's desire. Give us not up to poverty, ye heroes, Indragni, nor to slander and reproach of men. To Indra and to Agni we bring reverence, high and holy hymn, and, craving help, soft words with prayer. For all these holy singers here implore these twain to succor them, and priests that they may win them strength. Eager to laud you, we with songs invoke you, bearing sacred food, fain for success in sacrifice. Indra and Agni, come to us with favor, ye who conquer men. Let not the wicked master us. At no time let the injurious blow of hostile mortal fall on us. O Indragni, shelter us. Whatever wealth we crave of you, in gold, in cattle, or in steeds, that, Indragni, let us gain. When heroes prompt in worship call Indra and Agni, lords of steeds beside the Soma dew suffused. Call hither with the song and lauds those who best slay the foemen, those who take delight in hymns of praise. Slay ye the wicked man whose thought is evil of the demon kind. Slay him who stays the waters. Slay the serpent with your deadly dart. Hymn 95. Sarasvati. This stream Sarasvati with fostering current comes forth, our sure defense, our fort of iron. As on a car, the flood flows on, surpassing in majesty and might all other waters. Pure in her course from mountains to the ocean, alone of streams Sarasvati hath listened. Thinking of wealth and the great world of creatures, she poured for Nawa her milk and fatness. Friendly to man he grew among the women, a strong young steer amid the holy ladies. He gives the fleet steed to our wealthy princes, and decks their bodies for success in battle. May this Sarasvati be pleased and listen at this our sacrifice, auspicious lady, when we with reverence on our knees implore her clothes knit to wealth, most kind to those she loveth. These offerings have ye made with adoration. Say this, Sarasvati, and accept our praises, and, placing us under thy dear protection, may we approach thee as a tree for shelter. For thee, O blessed Sarasvati, the Siha hath here unbarred the door's sacred order. Wax, bright one, and give strength to him who lauds thee. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 96. Sarasvati. I sing a lofty song, for she is mightiest, most divine of streams. Sarasvati will I exalt with hymns and lauds, and, O Vasiha, heaven and earth. When in the fullness of their strength the Purus dwell, beauteous one, on thy two grassy banks, favor us thou who hast the Maruts for thy friends. Stir up the bounty of our chiefs. So may Sarasvati auspicious send good luck. She, rich in spoil, is never thrifty in thought, when praised in Jamadagni's way and lauded as Vasiha lauds. We call upon Sarasvan as unmarried men who long for wives, as liberal men who yearn for sons. Be thou our kind protector, O Sarasvan, with those waves of thine laden with sweets and dropping oil. May we enjoy Sarasvan's breast, all beautiful, that swells with streams. May we gain food and progeny. Hymn 97. Brahaspati, where heaven and earth combine in men's assembly, and toes who love the gods delight in worship, where the libations are effused for Indra, may he come first to drink and make him stronger. We crave the heavenly grace of gods to guard us, so may Baspati. O friends, exalt us, that he, the bounteous God, may find us Sintes, who giveth from a distance like a father. That Brahmaspati, most high and gracious, I glorify with offerings and with homage. May the great song of praise divine reach Indra, who is the king of prayer, the god's creation. May that Baspati who brings all blessings, most dearly loved, be seated by our altar. Heroes and wealth we crave. May he bestow them, and bear us safe beyond the men who vex us. To us these deathless ones, erst born, have granted this laud of ours which gives the immortal pleasure. Let us invoke Baspati, the Pholus, the clear-voiced god, the Holy One of households him, this Baspati, his red-hued horses, drawing together, full of strength, bring hither. Robed in red color like the cloud, they carry the Lord of might whose friendship gives a dwelling. For he is pure, with 100 wings, refulgent, with sword of gold, impetuous, winning sunlight. Sublime Baspati, easy of access granteth his friends most bountiful refreshment. Both heaven and earth, divine, the deities' parents, have made Baspati increase in grandeur. Glorify him, O friends, who merits glory. May he give prayer fair way and easy passage. This Brahmaspati is your laudation prayer hath been made to thunder-wielding Indra. Favor our songs, wake up our thought and spirit. Destroy the godless and our foeman's malice. Ye twain are lords of wealth in earth and heaven, thou, O Baspati, and thou, O Indra. Mean though he be, give wealth to him who lauds you. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 98. Indra. Priests, offer to the Lord of all the people the milked-out stalk of Soma, radiant-colored. No wild bull knows his drinking place like Indra, who ever seeks him who hath pressed the Soma. Thou dost desire to drink, each day that passes, the pleasant food which thou hast had aforetime, O Indra, gratified in heart and spirit, drink eagerly the Soma set before thee. Thou, newly born, for strength didst drink the Soma. The mother told thee of thy future greatness. O Indra, thou hast filled mid-air's wide region, and given the gods by battle room and freedom. When thou hast urged the Aracrant to combat, proud in their strength of arm, we will subdue them. Or, Indra, when thou fightest girt by heroes, we in the glorious fray with thee will conquer. I will declare the earliest deeds of Indra, and recent acts which Magavan hath accomplished. When he had conquered godless wiles and magic, Soma became his own entire possession. Thine is this world of flocks and herds around thee, which with the eye of Surya thou beholdest. Thou, Indra, art alone the lord of cattle. May we enjoy the treasure which thou givest. Ye twain are lords of wealth in earth and heaven, thou, O Baspati, and thou, O Indra. Mean though he be, give wealth to him who lauds you. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 99. Vishnu. Men come not nigh thy majesty, who growest beyond all bound and measure with thy body. Both thy two regions of the earth, O Vihu, we know, thou God knowest the highest also. None who is born or being born, God Vihu, hath reached the utmost limit of thy grandeur. The vast high vault of heaven hast thou supported, and fixed earth's eastern pinnacle securely. Rich in sweet food be ye, and rich in milchkine with fertile pastures, fain to do men service. Both these worlds, Vihu, hast thou stayed asunder, and firmly fixed the earth with pegs around it. Ye have made spacious room for sacrificing by generating Surya, Dawn, and Agni. O heroes, ye have conquered in your battles even the bull-jawed Dasa's wiles and magic. Ye have destroyed, thou Indra and thou Vihu, Sambara's 99 fenced castles. Ye twain smote down 100 times 1,000 resistless heroes of the royal Varsan. This is the lofty hymn of praise, exalting the lords of mighty stride, the strong and lofty. I laud you in the solemn synods, Vihu. Pour ye food on us in our camps, O Indra. O Vihu, unto thee my lips cry Va. Let this mine offering, Sipavista, please thee. May these my songs of eulogy exalt thee. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 100. Vishnu. Never doth the man repent, who, seeking profit, bringeth his gift to the far-striding Vihu. He who adoreth him with all his spirit winneth himself so great a benefactor. Thou, Vihu, constant in thy courses, gavest goodwill to all men, and a hymn that lasteth, that thou mightst move us to abundant comfort of very splendid wealth with store of horses. 3 times strode forth this god in all his grandeur over this earth bright with 100 splendors. Foremost be Vihu, stronger than the strongest. For glorious is his name who lives forever. Over this earth with mighty step strode Vayu, ready to give it for a home to Manu. In him the humble people trust for safety. He, nobly born, hath made them spacious dwellings. Today I laud this name, O Jipavista, I, skilled in rules, the name of thee the noble. Yea, I the poor and weak praise thee the mighty who dwellest in the realm beyond this region. What was there to be blamed in thee, O Vihu, when thou declaredst I am Sipavista? Hide not this form from us, nor keep it secret, since thou didst wear another shape in battle. O Vihu, unto thee my lips cry Va. Let this mine offering, Sipavista, please thee. May these my songs of eulogy exalt thee. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 101. Purjanya. Speak forth 3 words, the words which light precedeth, which milk this udder that produceth nectar. Quickly made manifest, the bull hath bellowed, engendering the germ of plants, the infant, giver of growth to plants, the God who ruleth over the waters and all moving creatures, vouchsafe us triple shelter for our refuge, and threefold light to succor and befriend us. Now he is sterile, now begetteth offspring, even as he willeth doth he change his figure. The father's genial flow bedews the mother. Therewith the sire, therewith the son is nourished. In him all living creatures have their being, and the 3 heavens with triply flowing waters. 3 reservoirs that sprinkle down their treasure shed their sweet streams around him with a murmur. May this my song to sovereign Lord Purjanya come near unto his heart and give him pleasure. May we obtain the showers that bring enjoyment, and God-protected plants with goodly fruitage. He is the bull of all and their impregner. He holds the life of all things fixed and moving. May this right save me till my 100th autumn. Preserve us evermore, ye gods, with blessings. Hymn 102. Purjanya. Sing forth and laud Purjanya, Son of Heaven, who sends the gift of rain. May he provide our pasturage. Purjanya is the god who forms in kine, in mares, in plants of earth and womankind the germ of life. Offer and pour into his mouth oblation rich in savory juice. May he forever give us food. Hymn 103. Frogs. They who lay quiet for a year, the Brahmins who fulfill their vows, the frogs have lifted up their voice. The voice Purjanya hath inspired. What time on these, as on a dry skin lying in the pool's bed, the floods of heaven descended. The music of the frogs comes forth in concert like the cows lowing with their calves beside them. When at the coming of the rains the water has poured upon them as they yearned and thirsted. One seeks another as he talks and greets him with cries of pleasure as a son his father. Each of these twain receives the other kindly, while they are reveling in the flow of waters, when the frog moistened by the rain springs forward, and green and spotty both combine their voices. When one of these repeats the other's language, as he who learns the lesson of the teacher, Your every limb seems to be growing larger as ye converse with eloquence on the waters. One is cowbellow and goat bleat the other, one frog is green and one of them is spotty. They bear one common name and yet they vary and, talking, modulate the voice diversely. As Brahmins, sitting round the brimful vessel, talk at the somerite of Adaratra. So, frogs, ye gather round the pool to honor this day of all the year, the first of rain time. These Brahmins with the soma juice, performing their year-long rite, have lifted up their voices, and these at various, sweating with their kettles, come forth and show themselves, and none are hidden. They keep the 12 months' God-appointed order, and never do the men neglect the season. Soon as the rain time in the year returneth, these who were heated kettles gain their freedom. Cowbellow and goat bleat have granted riches, and green and spotty have vouchsafed us treasure. The frogs who give us cows in hundreds lengthen our lives in this most fertilizing season. Hymn 104. Indra Soma. Indra and Soma, burn, destroy the demon foe, send downward, O ye bulls, those who add gloom to gloom. Annihilate the fools, slay them and burn them up. Chase them away from us, pierce the voracious ones. Indra and Soma, let sin round the wicked boil like as a cauldron set amid the flames of fire. Against the foe of prayer, devourer of raw flesh, the vile fiend fierce of eye, keep ye perpetual hate. Indra and Soma, plunge the wicked in the depth, yea, cast them into darkness that hath no support, so that not one of them may ever thence return. So may your wrathful might prevail and conquer them. Indra and Soma, hurl your deadly crushing bolt down on the wicked fiend from heaven and from the earth. Yea, forge out of the mountains your celestial dart wherewith ye burn to death the waxing demon race. Indra and Soma, cast ye downward out of heaven your deadly darts of stone burning with fiery flame, eternal, scorching darts. Plunge the voracious ones within the depth, and let them sink without a sound. Indra and Soma, let this hymn control you both, even as the girth encompasses two vigorous steeds. The song of praise which I with wisdom offer you. Do ye, as lords of men, animate these my prayers. In your impetuous manner think ye both thereon. Destroy these evil beings, slay the treacherous fiends. Indra and Soma, let the wicked have no bliss who evermore assails us with malignity. Whoso accuses me with words of falsehood when I pursue my way with guileless spirit, may he, the speaker of untruth, be Indra, like water which the hollowed hand compresses. Those who destroy, as is their wont, the simple, and with their evil natures barm the righteous, may Soma give them over to the serpent, or to the lap of Nerdi consign them. The fiend, O Agni, who designs to injure the essence of our food, kine, steeds, or bodies, may he, the adversary, thief, and robber, sink to destruction, both himself and offspring. May he be swept away, himself and children. May all the three earths press him down beneath them. May his fair glory, O ye gods, be blighted, who in the day or night would fain destroy us. The prudent finds it easy to distinguish the true and false. Their words oppose each other. Of these two that which is the true and honest Soma protects, and brings the false to nothing. Never doth Soma aid and guide the wicked or him who falsely claims the warrior's title. He slays the fiend and him who speaks untruly. Both lie entangled in the noose of Indra. As if I worshipped deities of falsehood, or thought vain thoughts about the gods, O Agni. Why art thou angry with us, Jatavidas? Destruction fall on those who lie against thee. So may I die this day if I have harassed any man's life or if I be a demon. Yea, may he lose all his 10 sons together who with false tongue hath called me Yadadana. May Indra slay him with a mighty weapon, and let the vilest of all creatures perish. The fiend who says that he is pure, who calls me a demon though devoid of demon nature. She too who wanders like an owl at night time, hiding her body in her guile and malice. May she fall downward into endless caverns. May press stones with loud ring destroy the demons. Spread out, ye Maruts, search among the people. Seize ye and grind the Rakasas to pieces, who fly abroad, transform to birds at night time, or sully and pollute our holy worship. Hurl down from heaven thy bolt of stone, O Indra. Sharpen it, Magavan, made keen by Soma. Forward, behind, and from above and under, smite down the demons with thy rocky weapon. They fly, the demon dogs, and, bent on mischief, fain would they harm indomitable Indra. Sakra makes sharp his weapon for the wicked. Now, let him cast his bolt at fiendish wizards. Indra hath ever been the fiend's destroyer who spoil oblations of the gods' invokers. Yea, Sakra, like an axe that splits the timber, attacks and smashes them like earthen vessels. Destroy the fiend shaped like an owl or owlet. Destroy him in the form of dog or cuckoo. Destroy him shaped as eagle or as vulture as with a stone. O Indra, crush the demon. Let not the fiend of witchcraft workers reach us. May dawn drive off the couples of Chimedans. Earth keep us safe from earthly woe and trouble. From grief that comes from heaven mid-air preserve us. Slay the male demon, Indra. Slay the female, joying and triumphing in arts of magic. Let the fool's gods with bent necks fall and perish, and see no more the sun when he arises. Look each one hither, look around Indra and Soma, watch ye well.